The Camdenton Lakers and Lebanon Yellow Jackets District Championship football game live on Lake TV is presented by Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, The Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. It's time for the Slumberland Furniture pregame show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. I'm William Holtz alongside the great Chris Schneider, and it's week 12, which means district championship football. And Chris, as exciting as some of our games have been so far this season, I don't think one touches this one.
You know, this is the way it is supposed to be. You know, I mean, it's supposed to build up to a better game every week, and here we are. I mean, this is not only the district championship, but a renewing of the rivalry.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the biggest rivalries in the state of Missouri. These teams really don't like each other, and there's a ton on the line here. When they played earlier in the season, it was a really good game. The final score really didn't indicate how close of a game it was.
That's right.
It's going to be really interesting tonight. I think we've got a really good game ahead.
And first, your Slumberland Furniture pregame show. We'll talk with Lebanon head coach Will Christian. We'll preview both teams. We'll look back at that week 6 matchup that had Lebanon falling 28-0. They feel like they're a different team. And we'll also talk about one player, one for the Lakers, one for the Yellow Jackets that we feel will have a very big impact on tonight's game. That and a whole lot more when we return to our Slumberland Furniture pregame show after this.
We brought together outstanding customer favorites at Slumberland, priced so low they won't last for long. You're going to save all over the store. So many to choose from. Like this crazy comfortable sofa for just $3.99. All-time favorites at great prices while they last. And most Slumberland items can be in your home in a week. Find your new favorite piece for less, but hurry in. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Hi, this is Kendall Surdike, and at Surdike Yamaha, we have been selling and serving the Ozarks for almost 50 years. We've learned during that time that our customers expect the best in their Yamahas, with same-day service and even courtesy loaner units. That is why at Surdike Yamaha, you receive 1 year of free scheduled maintenance with every new and used recreational Yamaha bought. You can have more fun with your Yamaha boats and wave runners that are assembled right here in the USA and won't have to worry about maintenance costs for the first year because it is on us.
You ride on our reputation.
And welcome back, folks. It's Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. I'm William Holtz alongside the great Chris Schneider. And Chris, obviously Camdenton undefeated on the season. They're 11-0 and Lebanon at 9-2. But before we break down tonight's matchup, got to figure out how we got here. And it was Washington last week for the Camdenton Lakers. We'll let you see for yourself. Good evening, folks, and welcome to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. It is district playoffs, the semifinals between the Camdenton Lakers and the visiting Washington Blue Jays. Flat has his man across the 35, and look at him go inside the 20. He will score to the end zone. Anton Lockhart.
Lakers Lakers with 4 first downs already in this game.
DeLorean into the end zone, guy wide open, touchdown Lakers! Colin Thomas from 24 yards out. DeLorean now. Plenty of time, steps up in the pocket. Still behind the line of scrimmage, throws, touchdown! Colin Thomas! That's number 100 for Paxton DeLorean in his Laker career.
Territory. If they don't get it on third, they might go for it on fourth.
Here's Hazard. That's intercepted. Look at the play. We were just talking about it. How about Ryan Horscap from 46 yards out there? DeLorean's out of the shotgun. It's Randazzo. He's inside the 10, inside the 5. The house touchdown. Talon Randazzo. Under center DeLorean. Once again to Mawson. This time he's in. Touchdown. Ryan Mawson. Thomas
taking shots, in the playoffs.
So on first down, throws, has his man, Lockhart catches it inside the 10-yard line, down at the 4. The Farm Insurance red zone. DeLorean now, flush to his right, steps back, throws, has his man, Randazzo, touchdown, Lakers! On the quick hitter, and apparently, wide open, here's Randazzo, inside the 5, touchdown! Misdirection this time, it's Harris, outside, inside the 10, inside the 5, touchdown! So your final tonight from Bob Shore Stadium. Camdenton victorious again by a score of 56-7. They have a date. One of the best matchups that we've had all season. It's going to be Lebanon Yellow Jackets.
So you can see it was a blowout again last week for the Lakers. They really haven't been challenged since about week 5 of the season. It's been a while. Tonight, probably going to get that challenge that they've been looking for against the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be very interesting tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Chris. And, if you look at Lebanon, 9-2, and, of course, since that loss against Camdenton, heck, they've won 5 games in a row, and they've scored at least 43 points in every one of those contests, and they feel like they're playing their best football.
And they are playing their best football. They went to Helias last week and kicked their butt. I mean, they dominated that game on the road against a really good Helias team. So they are definitely playing their best football right now. And you actually got together with the Yellow Jackets head coach Will Christian just a couple of minutes ago. Here's what he had to say.
Here with Lebanon head coach Will Christian. Coach, you guys really playing well lately, winners of 5 in a row, and you feel like you're playing your best football.
We do, and you need to be at this time of the year. District tournament, we're playing the number 2 ranked team in the state tonight, so we need to be playing our best football right now.
You guys love to run the football, and you got a lot of very talented kids that can do that. What's your plan of attack against this really talented team?
Well, we got to execute. We got to execute our blocking schemes. We've got to do a very good job in all special teams. Defensively, we've got to try to eliminate plus 25-yard plays as best we can, and try to hang around and do the best job that we can to get the ball in the end zone, which obviously we were not able to do in the first meeting.
If I were to have told you after week 6 you would be right here fighting for a district championship, would you have taken it?
We needed to get a lot better. So I'll take it now, but certainly from that point we needed to improve a lot, and I think we've addressed some of those things, and hopefully we fixed everything else for tonight.
That's Lebanon head coach Will Christian. Coach, good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Yellow Jackets coach Will Christian. He's a very serious guy and a really good head coach.
Yeah, very, very good head coach. And we'll get right back to our pregame coverage, but I believe down on the field we have the colors being presented.
Cadet Second Lieutenant Amelia Martin. He said, Cadet Second.
Well, I guess we're moments away from the colors being presented. And, yeah, getting to talk with Coach Will Christian, you find out that he's very, very serious about this football program, and rightfully so.
Yeah, actually, he's from Nixa. Grew up in Nixa, went to high school there, and then went to MSU, got his degree at Missouri State. Then he got into coaching, high school football close to home, close to Nixa there. Marionville, he was there as a head coach for 3 years, had success, was hired on at Lebanon, and let me tell you something. Since he's been at Lebanon, this is his 15th year, he has completely turned that program around. They were under 500 the previous 36 years, about 150 games.
So we'll direct our attention to the field momentarily, Chris, for our national anthem. Wonderful rendition from the pride of the Lakers marching band. And Chris, before we get too far into our pregame show, we're going to take one more commercial break. But when we come back, I'll tell you what, our Slumberland Furniture pregame show is action-packed. We'll be right back after this.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Check out the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $25 a month, wash your car as often as you want. You'll enjoy significant savings. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
Polylift Boat Lifts. Boaters everywhere have relied on Polylift Boat Lifts to raise their boat up and out of the water time and time again. Polylift Boat Lifts are made of the finest materials and offer a lifetime warranty on the tanks. Stop by Polylift and see the huge selection of wet steps, water toys, and dock accessories. You can even shop online at polylift.com. Polylift Boat Lifts. You know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Welcome back to the Lake TV High School Football Game of the Week, the district championship game. As you can see, Will's got his mouth full right now. He's eating a little jerky, I think, from the butcher shop in Camdenton, right? I mean, I think you got set up with some pretty good jerky there.
Yeah, they hooked us up with jerky for tonight's game, and I'll tell you, Chris, I went by Monday.
That's good stuff.
This is no joke. I'm a jerky guy, so I got some jerky when I went in to say hello to Chris, and I was blown away. So I went back today, and we got a bunch of jerky, and I'm telling you what, for any occasion, go see them at the Butcher Shop in Camdenton since 1993. Now, back to what's happening tonight, football. And Lebanon, we heard from Coach Christian. And when you look at this Lebanon team, I mean, the way they run their offense, they're essentially completely opposite of Camdenton.
Yeah, they are. It's going to be really interesting. I mean, it's going to be, black and white tonight. And whichever wins is going to win this game. And for Lebanon, it's running the football. It's controlling the clock, time of possession, keeping the ball away from Camdenton, which is a great game plan if you can carry it out. And actually, when they played earlier this year, the Yellow Jackets did a pretty good job of that. It got away from them late in the game, but I think at halftime it was 7-0. And for the Lakers, that's keeping them in check pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see. And talking with Coach Will Christian this week, made no bones about it. We've got to run the ball. We've got to get first downs. We got to, have time of possession. On the other hand, in talking with Jeff Shore at Camdenton, he's like, hey, if somebody can beat us, hats off to them. We think we're that good, that we can go in, play with anybody, and beat anybody. So the Lakers come in really confident. They think they can handle these Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets are hoping they've got what it takes.
That's true. And as you heard when I talked with Coach Christian, he says we are playing our best football this time of year. And no disrespect to Lebanon, but I would argue so are the Camdenton Lakers at 11-0 and continuing to get better. And when I looked at Lebanon, I looked at their offense and their stats, and something that stuck out to me, Chris, was this Lebanon team passes the ball on just 8% of their snaps.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, they love to run the ball, and that gets us right into our Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, spotlight player of the week for Lebanon. And this guy is a load, man. It's senior fullback, right? Number 27, so keep an eye on number 27 for the Yellow Jackets, Quamir Wright. And this is a big kid, all right? 5'8" and 225 pounds. So when he's coming at you with, full steam ahead, it's going to hurt. You're going to feel it, especially with the chilly temperatures we have tonight. So Camdenton's going to have to sell out. They're going to have to stick their noses in there, and it's going to hurt if you're going to bring this guy down. Quamir Wright, number 27, 225 pounds. This year he's run the ball 200 times for over 1,200 yards. That's 6 yards per carry, and he's gotten in the end zone 20 times. I mean, this guy has been amazing for the Yellow Jackets all season long. And if you do the math, if he gets 6 yards per carry tonight, they're going to be getting first downs. They're going to be moving the chains. They're going to have ball possession. That's exactly what they want to do. They're going to keep it away from the Lakers, and that is their game plan tonight. Really, I mean, keep an eye on this guy, because if he has a big night, then the Yellow Jackets have a really good chance to knock off the Lakers.
Chris, I wonder if you would call him a big kid to his face. I'll tell you what, this guy is big. He kind of reminds me of Leonard Fournette, the way he runs the football. It's hardly ever the first defender that takes him down. But don't be fooled by this number 27 and think he's alone, because you look at Isaac Ledbetter. He's actually the tailback, whereas Quamir Wright's the fullback in Ledbetter. He's got stupid numbers as well. He's got 1,000 yards on the season, just under, averaging 12.5 yards a carry, Chris, with 5 touchdowns. And then Cale Keegi, his counterpart, he has 800 yards. He's averaging 11.5 yards a carry with 8 touchdowns. And then, of course, Kurt Mobley, their quarterback, he runs as well. He doesn't throw a lot, only 39 pass attempts this season, but he's got 7 touchdown passes compared to just 1 interception. So he plays fundamentally sound, and he knows what his role is in this offense. Chris, what I wonder is if Camdenton swarms the ball like they do so well early, is Lebanon going to have to beat the Lakers through the air? Because if I look at these two teams on paper, I don't think Lebanon can hang with them if they try to take the clock into the game and they want to run the football and consume drives. I think Camdenton's too talented offensively.
Well, that's going to be the key right there, is can Lebanon hang on to the ball? Can they keep getting first downs, control the time possession and keep it away from the Lakers? Now, when the first time they played this year, that happened in the first half, and they kept it really close, got away from them late. The Lakers pulled away, ended up winning by 4 touchdowns, but the game was a lot closer than that. But that's a great point. If somehow Camdenton is able to jump out to a quick lead, this Lebanon team is not built for a comeback. They're not a quick strike offense like Camdenton is. I mean, even if Camdenton does fall, behind by a couple of touchdowns, they have the ability to come back on anybody, so they're not going to be out of the game. On the other hand, if the Yellow Jackets fall behind in a big way early, they may be in huge trouble because they're not built to come from behind.
That's true. And Chris, when you look at Lebanon, offensively, we know they love to run the football. Only 47 pass attempts all season. 8% of their plays are passes. But what's most impressive about them, besides that dual threat out of the backfield and from the fullback position, is defensively, they're about as good as the Lakers, Chris. They played essentially the same schedule. They're only yielding 14.2 points per game, whereas Camdenton's yielding 13.6. So both defenses are phenomenal. I think our big question is Camdenton's offense going to be able to keep up with? We'll talk more about that in depth when we return with the rest of our Slumberland Furniture pregame show after this.
Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time. Hi, I'm Annie Falstich, owner-broker of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs.
This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance.
This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs. This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs.
Welcome back, folks, to Lake TV's coverage of high school football. It is Missouri Class 4 District 5 Championship Friday, and it doesn't get any better than this. The Lebanon Yellow Jackets and the Camdenton Lakers, of course, we're here at Bob Shore Stadium, a capacity crowd here, as you see around the end zones, Chris, starting to fill in. It's standing room only, and now the hometown about to be introduced to the field. And when you look at this Camdenton Lakers team, I mean, it's pretty phenomenal what they've been able to do this season, and it starts with their quarterback, the all-state selection a season ago, Paxton DeLaurent. He comes in 3,400 yards, 48 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions. He's run for another 5 touchdowns. Chris, he hit over 100 last week in his career as a Laker, and he's done that in less than 2 seasons.
Yeah, and this Camdenton Lakers offense is the real deal. Last week against the Washington Blue Jays, the Camdenton offense averaged over 9 yards per play. They had 28 first downs, and Paxton DeLaurent was just amazing with 6 touchdown passes, I think, in last week's win. So I think the Lakers are playing probably their best football right now, too. The Yellow Jackets definitely are, and that's the way it's supposed to be this time of the year. You want everybody to be playing their best football, so it's good on good. It's best on best going into this district championship game tonight.
Yeah, and when you talk about Paxton DeLaurent and what he's done this season, he's had a field day against every team he's played except for one. In Week 6 against the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, they limited to 173 yards, his lowest total of the season, and just 1 touchdown. If you take away that game, Chris, Paxton's averaged 5 touchdowns a game outside of that game. That's the only team that's really limited him, so it'll be interesting to see if they can continue to do that. So as we look at Camdenton and we talk about Paxton DeLaurent, Chris, 10 players on this Camdenton team have caught more than 1 touchdown pass, and 11 players have touchdown receptions. And I'm telling you what, they're action-packed. And a kid that we're really, really hot on here since about the midpoint in the season, he's come onto the scene almost out of nowhere. It's Jaden Faulkner, and he's tonight's Spotlight Player of the Game presented by Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. And he didn't do a whole lot the first 2 to 3 weeks, but since then, he's their leading tailback at 263 so far. He's averaging 6.7 yards a carry with 7 scores. He also has 25 catches for 335 yards. He averages better than 13 yards a catch with 7 touchdowns. And Chris, he's been all over the place, and they finally get him completely healthy as he was a little banged up the last couple weeks. And tonight he's at 100%. And I think tonight he's going to have a big-time factor in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, you go back, we've talked about that first meeting between these two teams, and it was such a good game. Again, 28-0 was the final score, but Lakers pulled away late with a couple of turnovers and whatnot. That Yellow Jacket defense was able to keep the Lakers in check for most of the game. That hasn't been done all season. The only other team that came close was West Plains, who the Lakers beat in the final seconds. Well, this Yellow Jackets team lost to West Plains too, but only by 1 point. So, I mean, there's a lot of similarities that these teams are fairly close. It'll be interesting to see if the Yellow Jackets can keep it close tonight. If there's going to be a blowout, it's going to be, I believe, from Camdenton. If the Lakers the Yellow Jackets can keep it close, I think it's going to be a barn burner. I think it'll go down to the final minutes.
So that is your bold prediction. I'll keep my bold prediction to myself. Might get me in trouble. A lot of people listening. And that reminds me, folks, thank you for welcoming Lake TV into your cars, your homes, your living rooms, your place of work, wherever it may be on this Friday evening. In November, we are honored to bring you live high school football. A big thank you to all of our generous sponsors. As you see our sponsors being mentioned in their commercials and their products throughout the broadcast, make sure you take that into consideration when you're shopping for Christmas, because these are locally owned businesses that wanted to see these Camdenton Lakers on TV so you could watch it whether you're here or not. So make sure you support our sponsors because they really stepped to the plate. And if it wasn't for that, Chris, we wouldn't get to do what we love.
And we're going to be doing some high school basketball too here in the coming weeks and months, right?
Can't wait for that. It'll be you and another talented individual from 107.9 The Coyote, Jason Stapleton. And I'll tell you what, that makes for an all-star broadcast team. Really excited to see what we're able to do with basketball. And tonight, Chris, we talk about Lebanon, you talk about Camdenton. They don't like each other. As a matter of fact, a couple years ago after the game, there was some punches thrown and suspensions handed down. And I'm telling you, at the high school level, when you see that, you know there's bad blood. And it kind of surprising because you look at both head coaches, incredibly good guys. And
really good guys. And just the best kind of guys. Right. It's shocking that, but it wasn't them that got into fisticuffs.
And as you see, it really doesn't matter what kind of person you are. When the tempers are flaring and you're competing and the juices are flowing, just about anything can happen. I mean, heck, you could see what happened in last night's NFL game, of course. That would be crazy. But that's what happens when you're competing, and hopefully tonight we are able to see a really clean competition.
You know, actually, that's a really good point, because if you bring in the rivalry element to this, I mean, this is a playoff game. It's a district championship game. But add on top of that the rivalry. The team that can't keep their emotions in check is probably going to lose this game.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And I was down on the field, and I heard some of the Camdenton staff reiterating to their players, hey, do not feed into the extra. You know, once you hear that whistle, it's time to stop. And when you talk about two teams that are this talented, have made it this far into the season, and they both have state aspirations, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It gets chippy. Well, you're competing for somebody. For a lot of kids, tonight's their last football game of their high school career. And so emotions come into it, and let's just hope for both programs. Two amazing districts, two really good head coaches that have built legacies where they're at. And I mean, you look at what Will Christian has been able to do in Lebanon since coming over in 2005. And I mean, he had no problems in his 4 years as head coach in Marionville prior to coming over. I mean, he was 35-10.
Yeah.
And before Will Christian came to Lebanon from 68 to 2004, I think they had won just over 100 games. And since then, Chris, you know the numbers. I mean, he has been incredible.
The 36 years before Will Christian, they were 136 games under 500, right? I mean, they were horrible. They pretty much had a losing record every year. In the last 10 years, Will Christian's Yellow Jackets have had a winning record 9 of the last 10 years, way over 500 for his total record. So he has definitely turned this program around. He's been there 15 years, and they're on a roll in another district championship game. I believe they won their district championship last year, if I'm not mistaken.
They did indeed, as did the Lakers. So they had a huge year last year, and they believe tonight is the night they have an opportunity. Now, as captains meet, do want to tell you our friends at the Ozarks Amphitheater have been working hard in the offseason to bring you more top-tier talent to the Lake area. Get ready for a steady rollout of acts, starting with a major announcement on Friday, December 6th. While each year has gotten better and bigger in terms of talent, ticket sales, and number of acts, rest assured that in 2020, there's no doubt it's going to be the best summer ever. If you haven't already, head over to ozarksamp.com so you can join their fan club. That way you get concert announcements and pre-sale notifications before they even go on sale to the general public, and you can like them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. I don't know about you, but for me personally, I cannot wait till the 6th.
Yep, I tell you what, it's going to be fun. It's hard-hitting, heart-pounding excitement. It's community versus community, school against school. The #1 high school football event in the state. We're talking about the 2019 Misha Show Me Bowl. This year's football championships feature 7 games, November 30th, December 6th, and December 7th, and it is the pinnacle of Missouri high school football. Get your tickets today. Be a part of the action. For more information, log on to misha.org. That's MSHSAA.org, or contact one of the schools involved in tonight's game, and we'll see you at the Show Me Bowl 2019.
So that should be exciting. Both of these teams hope they have an opportunity there for that game. They both want to be there. It won't be possible. Only one team goes on tonight. So that concludes tonight's Slumberland Furniture pregame show. It is time for high school football. The Missouri Class 4 District 5 championship game starts now on Lake TV. William Holtz alongside the great Chris Schneider. And Chris, I'll tell you what, this is a capacity crowd, and things are about to get fun.
Yep, it's everything at stake tonight. Whoever wins this game tonight will have bragging rights, certainly for the next year, but it's extra special because it's playoffs, it's district championship, and even though the Lakers won the regular season game, if they lose this one tonight, it'll trump that win earlier in the season.
No doubt about it. And to kick off, Luke Galbraith in a big lift for the Lakers, Chris, back after his week 1 injury. Connor Thomas, you see him, number 9, brother of Colin Thomas. He's got his helmet up. He returns tonight for the Lakers. We'll see if he can't get his name in the newspaper. We know he's a playmaker, and he'll be eager to make a difference in tonight's game. So the kick fielded at about the 6-yard line. Outside with some room, it's number 24, Tyler Paul, across the 40, across the 45, and a heck of a start for Coach Christian's team as Paul takes it up to midfield, and Lebanon, outstanding starting field position.
Absolutely, that's exactly the way they wanted to get it done, and exactly the way the Lakers did not. But remember, this Lebanon team likes to keep possession of the ball, run the ball, and they're starting out at midfield, so they've got some money in the bank, so to speak, as they open this first drive.
Yeah, whereas Camdenton, you don't like to try to defend them because they got so many wide receivers. Well, Lebanon is the same with the running backs, Chris. 5 guys have nearly 300 yards or more. Good luck, and you'll see Quamir Wright from the fullback position here, first down. And motion is Ledbetter. Wright gets the carry, and he has good yardage across the 45. They'll mark him at the 43, so 7 yards on first down, going to bring up second down.
Yeah, and you can see that he's a load there. I mean, he just took it just right up the middle there, and even once contact was made, he moved the pile for 2-3 more yards. Huge, nice 7-yard pickup there on first down.
So 2nd and 3 now from the 43-yard line, and this is exactly what Lebanon wanted to see. They've yet to score on Camdenton this season. This is their start of the 5th quarter they've played them, and now you'll see Mobley looks for a new call from the sideline. Ledbetter. The give is to Mobley keeps it. He's got some room inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. That's good for 14 yards and a first down presented by Quick Car.
Nice play. This is starting out exactly the way the Yellow Jackets wanted it to. Their first 2 running plays, they pick up good yards. You see he fakes the handoff, keeps it, turns it right up, and picks up the first down. First down of the game goes to the Yellow Jackets, and they have it at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, Kurt Mobley, really nice carry there. Shows you what he can do running the football. First down now. The give is to Wright, and he'll be upended and taken down by a slew of Lakers. First one there, big number 99, Court Petty.
Yeah, back from an injury last week, I think a shoulder injury. You know, and we've seen that as this year has gone on, sometimes it takes the Lakers a few plays to kind of get the feel of what's going on with the other offense and start to slow them down. They have always been able to slow them down, though.
2nd and 6 now. Mobley once again looks to the sideline for a fresh play. You see Ledbetter. They love to put him in motion and love to either give the option or, and here comes the other side, it's Keegi, but the gives to Wright from the fullback position. Has a couple. He'll be taken down. Jaden Faulkner with the stop. Going to bring up third down.
Big third down. Every third down in this game, especially for Lebanon, is going to be big because they like to keep the ball, get first downs, keep running it on the ground. I mean, they've yet to throw the ball tonight, and as you mentioned earlier, I mean, they don't throw the ball much, 7% of the time?
Yeah, just about. So third down, just outside the red zone. Ledbetter in motion. It's going to be the keeper for Mobley, and he's inside the 21st down, presented by Quick Car, and Lebanon already inside the Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone with 9:17 left, and really nice play. And I'll tell you what, Camdenton's going to have to find a way to spot the football, because I can already tell you Lebanon hides it very, very well.
And actually, he lost that ball going down. It looks like he got it back, but that ball was loose as he was going down to the ground, and that's another key factor tonight. Turnovers are going to be huge.
So after the recovered fumble, Ledbetter gets the carry, and he'll be taken down immediately. That's Mason Kinney with the stop after a gain of 2. Going to bring up second down and 8.
Yeah, and that was the stiffest challenge yet that the Lakers defense has put up. People tend to forget how good this Camdenton defense has been this year, just because it gets overshadowed by the offense putting up so many points every game. But this defense is one of the top defenses, certainly in the conference, in the district, and probably in the state as well.
2 of the best on display tonight, Chris. You had the nail on the head talking about Camdenton and Lebanon defensively. 2nd and 7. The pitch outside, it's Keegi now, Kel Keegi, and he'll be swarmed, taken down, ball's on the turf. I think the Lakers got it, no. They're going to say Lebanon recovered. Really nice play recovering the football. Ledbetter comes in, and what a play from him, as it was Kel Keegi. He was outside.
You can see the stick there.
I think he was down. They're not going to review it, but fortunately for Lebanon, falling on the football was Ledbetter. Isaac Ledbetter.
Almost looked like Ledbetter was able to steal that ball away down there on the ground, or might have been Lakers' ball. So here comes another big third down and long for the Yellow Jackets here.
Pitch outside. It's going to be an option pass. They throw right back to their quarterback. He's inside the 10, down to about the 7, and I think he's going to be just shy of the first down as Mobley catches the pass on the option pass. That was Tyler Paul coming in there, delivering the quick hitter, and they're going to be about a yard shy at the 8-yard line, so big-time decision, or will they kick the field goal and take the sure points?
Yeah, good question. A lot of it depends on how strongly Coach Christian feels about his field goal kicker. They, again, are a running team. They're great at running the ball, so they feel comfortable with these.
Only 2 field goal attempts all season long up to this point, and that's why you see offense on the field. Quamir Wright, lone Yellow Jacket in the backfield. And now we have a timeout by Lebanon. So this timeout presented by Lakefront Living Realty Missouri. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
At the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, we are proud to support our community. Family owned, community driven, the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, is the official realtor of Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV.
Hi, I'm Matt Ford with the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams. I'd love to help you buy or sell your next home here at beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. But for now, that can wait. Go Lakers!
This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs.
And we welcome you back. Big time play coming up, but I did want to thank our sponsors. We got the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health System, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty Missouri, Ozark Homes and Lori, Martin Metal, the Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Also Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car and Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, a butcher shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist.
So 4th down and short here. Quamir Wright. No, it's Quamir Wright. Yes, to the end zone. On 4th and 2 from the 8-yard line. No one could bring him down. It's Quamir Wright. Touchdown number 21 on the season. And Lebanon strikes first with 6:33 left in the first quarter.
Great first drive for the Yellow Jackets. They had the big kickoff return, got the ball at midfield, and picked up 3 first downs from there, put it in the end zone, and take the early lead. Exactly what they wanted to do.
Drew Dustin in to attempt the extra point. It's up and it's good. He's hit 40 of 46 now this season, so Lebanon strikes first. They lead Camdenton by a score of 7-0. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
So the Yellow Jackets score on a 4th down play. They take the first lead of the game, 7-0, and that is the first time they've scored points against this Camdenton team all season. Remember, they were shut out the first time they played.
Yeah, and they had it goal to go early in the game in that first matchup, Week 6, and Camdenton stuffed them at the goal line. We've seen them do that a handful of times this season, but for Lebanon, you couldn't have drawn up a more picture-perfect start. They get the big play on special teams, and the offense very efficient, marching down the field and capitalizing on a 4th and 2. So here's the kickoff. It's deep over Thomas's head. It takes a Lebanon bounce, and Thomas grabs it inside his 5, makes the first guy miss. Ball's on the turf, and I believe Thomas falls on top of it. He does. Oh, that was disastrous from the start, but limiting the damage is Colin Thomas as he's able to get it out of the end zone and recover his own fumble. But, boy, Chris, that was almost disastrous.
Oh, wow, almost lackadaisical back there. That was, you kind of wonder where Camdenton's head is if they're that lackadaisical on the first kickoff. But they were very lucky to get the ball back, but they're kind of back in the hole now on the 12-yard line. It's exactly opposite of what happened to the Yellow Jackets, who got to start their first drive on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and we'll see what this Lebanon defense does, because you know it's hard to defend Camdenton. They come out with those 5 wides, and Paxton gets rid of the football so quick. Look at Colin Thomas in the slot. He's got 15 yards of separation, and they're going to go that way, and Thomas drops the football, and I'll tell you, it's a forgettable start for Colin Thomas. He's had a big season so far, Chris. He has 6 touchdown receptions, had 2 weeks ago in that game against Pacific, and he's going to want to shake that off. It's 2nd and 10 now.
Yeah, I mean, from the kickoff to that first play, very forgettable for him.
And DeLaurent calls his own number up the middle. He's got 12 yards and a Laker first down presented by Quick Car. And DeLaurent, he doesn't call his own number as often as you might think. Only the 88th carry of the season. He only averages 2.6 yards a carry. That's a big first down. DeLaurent now under pressure, rolls to his left, now sets his feet, throws across his body, looking for Randazzo, and incomplete, and Randazzo turned around looking for a penalty. The official looked like he was going to grab one, but good no call. I think he overshot his receiver. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, DeLaurent had an open receiver in the right flat, but he was looking on the left side and just didn't see him over there. But he's had open receivers so far.
So on 2nd down, DeLaurent now rolls to his right. He's going to run. He's across the 30. Stiff arms a man, and then out of bounds across the 30. He'll have about 7 yards. And he's going to That's a good gain by DeLaurent, and I'm impressed, Chris, because sometimes he dances around in the pocket, and that time took what the defense gave him. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 here for Camdenton.
So far, the way the Yellow Jackets are defending the Lakers' pass game, it's opening a lot of running room for DeLaurent. He drops back there. The middle has opened up on every play so far. He's chosen to run twice and picked up big yardage on both those. Got a big 3rd down coming up here, though. It's 3rd down down and 3 from the 31-yard line, and the Lakers want to keep the ball, keep this moving.
They bring in their big package. It's going to be a pitch outside. It's Faulkner, our spotlight player of the game. There he goes across midfield, and Jaden Faulkner from 69 yards out puts the Lakers on the board. I'll tell you what, that breakaway speed on full display. He was our spotlight player for a reason. He had 68 yards and a touchdown in week 6 against these Yellow Jackets. That's really where his come-out party was, and he is not slowing down. What a run.
Wow, that was like the Red Sea parting when he got through what few defenders were outside on the right side when he broke through that line. It was nothing but real estate, and that's a dream touchdown run for Faulkner.
What a play as Nicholas snaps. Draper the hold. Galbraith the extra point is up and good. So with 5:38, we are deadlocked. It's the Missouri Class 4 District 5 championship game on Lake TV.
I'm Katie from New Spring Wellness Center, and we're so excited to be able to offer IV vitamin drips. A lot of people are familiar with this because they've seen it in Vegas, they've seen the hangover cure. Well, I'm here to tell you there's way more to IV vitamins than just hangover cures. We can help you with migraine relief, athletic boost and recovery, immunity boosts, all sorts of things. We encourage you to come in and rehydrate and recharge with us at New Spring Wellness.
And we welcome you back. And Chris, what a start to this one. And
wow.
Really, I like what Camdenton does because it's 3rd and short. You bring in the big package and you pitch it outside. Lebanon stacks the box, and you really take a gamble there because if the Lakers did a play action pass or you miss that first tackle, that's exactly what's going to happen. And I'll tell you what, Faulkner, he's got some speed.
The last kickoff, the Yellow Jackets returned it to midfield. This one's going out of bounds, so it'll be good field position again for the Yellow Jackets as they start drive number 2.
So that penalty flag on the illegal procedure brought to you by Ozarks Homes, and we haven't seen many penalties here in the first quarter. And really, those are plays you got to go without for both teams tonight. An unforced error, nothing, no reason to do that. But
actually, though, it's a lot better than what happened on that first kickoff that got run back to midfield. Right now, they're starting out at the 35, so the Lakers kind of have to feel good about that in some strange way. The Lakers, this game has a lot of different parts. You got offense, defense, and special teams. So far, special teams have worked to the advantage of the Yellow Jackets. Now we'll see if the Lakers defense can stiffen up and stop the Yellow Jacket run game.
It's going to be Ledbetter on the pitch outside, and he's got good yardage after he swung down at about the 40. And a little extracurricular activity. Draper takes down Ledbetter after a 5-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5:22 left, and both teams already finding the end zone. And we kind of thought this might be a matchup, especially you, Chris, thought this might be a real barn burner.
Yeah, and it's early, very early, but it's shaping out the possibility to be that way. And the Yellow Jackets are proving that they can move the ball on this Lakers defense early in the game.
Quamir Wright with the carry, line of scrimmage, and the Lakers, couple of guys sandwich him, but he is big and strong, stays on his feet. He has 4.5 yards, going to bring up 3rd down and a half yard. And once again, I would believe it's Quamir Wright time.
Yeah, absolutely. Quamir is a big fella, 5'8", 225 pounds. So if it looks like he's a big guy and he's hard to bring down, that's because he's a big guy and he is hard to bring down. And again, Yellow Jackets very comfortable with these 3rd down and shorts.
Ryan Mawson in on the stop, and on 3rd and short now, UC Mobley changing the play as Ledbetter resets on his left side. Quamir Wright, and he is going to be bottled up in the backfield. Court Petty and Mason Kinney, first guys there, take him down. Also in on the stop, Caden Davis, the junior, and that's going to be a loss of about 1.5 yards. Going to bring up 4th down, or they actually say maybe just a loss of about None. They spot him at the initial line of scrimmage. And Chris, here for Lebanon, is this a time that you roll the dice and go for it?
Well, looks like Will Christian is thinking about it. Now, the big question is, will they really snap the ball, or are they trying to draw the Lakers offside? This is a huge play if they go for it.
They do. Quamir Wright has it and then some. He'll be taken down from Ethan Harris, but not until he has. 5 yards and a Lebanon first down presented by Quick Car. And I'll tell you what, Will Christian, very bold call there, and that just goes to show how confident he is in his offensive line and especially his fullback, Quamir Wright.
Absolutely. Not only that, but how afraid he is, if you want to put it that way, of the Lakers offense. I think he knows he's going to have a hard time stopping the Lakers offense, and they need to keep the ball and keep moving it.
Fake pitch and comes into Ledbetter, and he'll be upended and taken down. Believe it was Court Petty or Mason Kinney once again, and that goes for about a half-yard loss, actually.
Boy, I tell you what, huge kudos to Court Petty for the Lakers defense. He was hurt last week, shoulder injury, where they actually had to pop his shoulder back in, and he's back out there playing again tonight. That's pretty tough.
Yeah, and he's incredible, Chris. He comes in with 14.5 sacks on the season, and he should have a game tonight. Option taken down in the backfield, and that's Draper. Mason Draper, he's been all over the highlight reels. He's been all over the local media the last few weeks. He's had a big season for Camdenton, and that's a loss on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and long.
It's interesting because we have seen this from the Lakers defense all year long, where actually they kind of struggle at times with the first few plays or even first couple of drives, trying to figure out what the other offense is doing. But once they figure it out, usually they are really, really stiff. And the last couple of plays almost seems like the Laker defense has kind of figured out the Yellow Jacket run game a little bit.
Here they're going to give it to Wright, and Mawson, first guy there. Harris cleans him up, and Wright has 4 yards, but that's going to bring up 4th down and 8. And, well, I'll tell you what, Will Christian, Lebanon head coach, he would have to be very, very bold to go for it here. And if you're Lebanon, nice drive, you know, you got a couple of first downs. Now you got an opportunity to reverse field position should your punter be able to put one down there. And their punter, Tyler Paul, we've seen him already with the option pass and making a nice return on special teams. So here he comes in to punt the football. Jace Nicholas stands at his own 15-yard line for the Lakers. Paul's kick, and oh, that takes a weird bounce off the side of his foot and then taken there at the 24-yard line, and that's where Camdenton starts their second offensive series.
Our friends at the Ozarks Amphitheater have been working diligently in the offseason to bring more top-tier talent to the Lake area. Get ready for a steady rollout of acts, starting with a major announcement on Friday, December 6th. While each year has gotten better and bigger in terms of talent, ticket sales, and number of acts, rest assured 2020 will no doubt be the best summer ever. If you haven't already, head over to ozarkamp.com. Join their fan club to get concert announcement alerts and pre-sale notifications before tickets go on sale to the public. Like them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. Can't wait.
There's Faulkner once again, and he's still on his feet. Finally steps out at the 33-yard line. He has about 8 yards, maybe 9, real close to that first down marker. Yeah, they're going to give him a first down presented by Quick Car, and Faulkner already having a huge game. He's got 79 yards on just 2 carries.
Yeah, and I tell you what, don't forget this Yellow Jackets defense has been fantastic all year long, and so far on the first 2 drives of the game, the Lakers have been able to do pretty much what they want, which is a pretty good sign, obviously, for Camdenton.
But running the football, they've yet to complete a pass. That's their first completed pass of the night. Goes to Colin Thomas for 1 yard. But, Chris, you'll notice that's their first pass they've completed. They've done it running the football with Paxton DeLaurent up the middle a couple of times, and then, of course, Faulkner. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Inside a minute to go here in the first quarter. DeLaurent calls his own number, tries to get outside. Good containment by the Lebanon defense. They take DeLaurent down across the 40 at about the 41-yard line.
But still a nice pickup. So this is a third down and short for the Lakers. Very manageable. So it didn't look like he picked up a whole lot of yards, but he picked up enough to make it a third and 2 yards to go, which for the Lakers is usually pretty doable.
Yeah, and here comes that big jumbo package. Again, something to note, 22 seconds on the play clock, just 18 on the game clock. They don't have to run another play. If they do, look for the big hitter to the outside. They do. Great lead block by number 62. That's a first down. Presented by Quick Car as Faulkner has it up to the 45-yard line. Ryan Mawson put on a huge lead block coming from that fullback position, and they'll keep that big package in there for Camdenton. And Chris, if I had told you after the first quarter a play would be tied, yet Camdenton would have 1 yard passing the football on one completion, you might call me crazy.
It might be, yeah.
We'll take a commercial break.
Might be crazy.
Our quarter break is presented by The Butcher Shop. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
We've been to every game and know every player by name and number. So sure, you could call us superfans, but we're proud to be known as Lake Regional.
And we are back here on Lake TV. Thanks for joining us. And I'll tell you what, it's a big time for high school sports.
It sure is. It's hard-hitting, hard-pounding excitement. It's community versus community, school against school. The #1 high school football event in the state. We're talking about the 2019 Misha Show Me Bowl. This year's football championships feature 7 games, November 30th, December 6th, and December 7th. It is the pinnacle of Missouri high school football. Get your tickets today. Be a part of the action. If you want some more information, log on to misha.org or contact one of the schools involved in tonight's game, and we'll see you at the Show Me Bowl 2019.
So first down and 10 now for Camdenton at the 45-yard line. DeLaurent takes the snap. He's under pressure, and there's going to be a holding call. Penalty presented by Ozark Holmes. He's looking for Ezard, and he'll catch that down at the 10, but this one's coming back due to a hold, and it was very blatant. So that's why DeLaurent had so much time. There was a lineman that kind of looked like a horse collar.
Yeah. Usually this Lakers offensive line is really, really good at not holding, because DeLaurent really is, he's a master back there of moving around, getting extra time, and it's hard as a lineman not holding, but obviously they got caught that time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And really, after the hold, I'll tell you, DeLaurent delivered a 50-yard strike down the field to one of his favorite targets. He hit Cooper Ezard, who made the nice catch, but to no avail, as it was all for none, Chris. And it's going to bring up a second down and 28. Sorry, first down and 28.
Yeah, because where the hold took place was behind the line of scrimmage, so they start marking off the yardage from that point. So it's a long way to go.
First and forever. Quick one to the outside. That's Faulkner, and he's tripped up just across the 30 up to the 31, so a modest gain of 3. Going to bring up second down and long.
Yeah, it was one of those, though, that if he wasn't tripped up, he had a chance to pick up a lot more yardage on that one, and that's what the Lakers like to do. They like to give themselves some open field to pick up some big yardage.
So on second and long, we'll see if Lebanon's defense can capitalize on the long yardage to go. Here's Ezard on the quick screen. A nice tackling by Lebanon. That's #1, Trevor Christian, making the play. And tell you what, Lebanon defensively so far has done a really nice job of tackling.
And, you know, with the Lakers offense, though, even though they've got third and forever here, their offense is geared for big chunk yards, and the Yellow Jackets know that.
A lot of guys back, and DeLaurent now, he's going to step up and try to run for it. Now he gets outside across the 45, across midfield, and that's going to be a late hit. Stupid penalty on the play by number 24, Tyler Paul. Absolutely horrible.
That actually is just a godsend for the Lakers. It was a nice big pickup for DeLaurent, but he wasn't going to have the first down. But he got thrown out of bounds late. The penalty comes in, and that's going to give the Lakers the first down. They keep the ball, and the Yellow Jackets can't do that.
So first things first, it's a brilliant run of 18 yards by DeLaurent. He was going to be 4 yards shy, as you said. And for whatever reason, Chris, Tyler Paul, well out of bounds, gives him an extra little shove. You'll see that called every time that penalty presented by Ozarks Holmes. And Chris, I'll tell you, even though it was going to be short, what a run by DeLaurent.
Oh, yeah, that really was a good run and good blocking for him. But we talked earlier, this is a rivalry game. These teams do not like each other. They need to keep the emotions in check.
Quick one here to Thomas. This time he hauls it in, shy of the 25-yard line. We'll give him 8 yards. And a Laker shaking up on the play, and that's Cesar Chaparro, but he looks like he's fine as he'll go back to the line. Now, 2nd down and 2 here, 10:18 left in the second quarter. DeLaurent calls his own number. Up the middle, sidesteps a would-be tackler, and then he falls forward for a 3 or 4 yard gain. That's a first down presented by Quick Car, and this is not exactly the offensive game plan we're used to seeing from Camdenton, but as we know about Coach Shore, he adjusts when he has to, and so far, Camdenton's run the football, and now we're starting to see that offensive passing attack get going.
Yeah, and we're seeing DeLaurent run the ball a lot more than he did all season long, whether that's by design or just because he's dropping back and seeing some running room. Not sure, but it's been very effective for him so far.
No doubt, and on 1st and 10, you see that big package out there again, and the hard count of penalty flag presented by Ozarks Holmes, and free 5 yards, and they'll now move it inside to Marcus Sikora. State Farm Insurance red zone, where the Lakers will have it 1st and 5.
You know, DeLaurent has been so good at that all year long. He's able to do a hard count, draw the defense off sides. He has done it against everybody we've seen them play this year, but in big games against good teams, including West Plains earlier in the season, he does it again here. Now it's a 1st and 5 inside the red zone for the Lakers. They're setting themselves up really nice on this second drive of the game for them.
And here for the Lebanon defense, it's time to show what you're about. The pitch outside. Faulkner tries to get the edge. He does. Inside the 10, inside the 5. He will score for the Lakers. Jaden Faulkner from 17 yards out is second of the game, and he's already rushed for over 100 yards. Chris, we had no idea when we selected Jaden Faulkner as our spotlight player of the game, he was going to have a 100-yard, 2-touchdown, first 15 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that happens when you have a 69-yard touchdown to run in the first quarter. That was a great run around the right edge, and you could see his speed. It took a lot of speed to get around that edge and get into the end zone.
Here's the extra point. Draper, a nice hold. The kick is up from Galbraith, and he misses it wide left. So after the missed extra point, it's Camdenton 13, Lebanon 7 with 9:09 left in the first half. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
State Fair Community College has been the Lake Area's comprehensive community college for 35 years without tax support from the community. That's right, State Fair Community College offers relevant educational programs and services to residents and businesses with no increase to your taxes. It's about community at State Fair Community College, where Lake Area students can earn certificates and degrees right here on our 28,000 square foot campus. To learn more or to enroll in courses, visit sfccmo.edu today.
And we're back, and it's the Camdenton Lakers now with 13 unanswered points. And as they get their second touchdown on the legs of Jaden Faulkner, now it's time to see if Lebanon's offense can respond, because they got off to a wonderful start, Chris. Camdenton figured it out defensively a little bit last possession and was even able to overcome a big 1st and 28. Of course, it was aided by a late penalty that Lebanon hated to see, but now it's time for Will Christian's team to respond.
Good kickoff into the end zone, so no run back. The kickoff team for the Lakers struggled on the first 2 kickoffs. That time put it in the end zone, so the Yellow Jackets will start off with their worst field position of the night on their own 20-yard line. Good momentum going for the Lakers at this point, but they did miss that PAT, so it's a 6-point lead, not a 7-point lead.
Kind of funny the way it shakes out. You talked about it. Lebanon had that kickoff return. They started at 50. Next one on the illegal procedure at the 35, so they move it back 15. And now the touchback, they move it back another 15 to the 20.
Yeah, they're making progress.
So first down. Pitch outside. That one's on the dirt, picked up and swallowed by Thomas. Really savvy play by Ledbetter. That was an errant pitch from the quarterback, Mobley. And I'll tell you, if Ledbetter doesn't grab that and Camdenton's able to recover that fumble, this could get out of hand.
Yeah, and it was a good bounce for the Yellow Jackets. You can see right there, it just kind of pops up to him so he's able to get his hands on it. Otherwise, Lakers might have been able to get the ball deep in Yellow Jacket territory. As it is, second down, 11 to go. And the Yellow Jackets, they don't like to be behind the chains like this. They like to pick up, average a good pickup of yards to be able to keep it on the ground.
Mobley, the pitch out to Kigi. He'll cut back in, and he will be taken by Randazzo for after just a 1-yard gain. And Talon Randazzo, coming from his secondary spot, lays the boom, and that's going to bring up third down and 9.
Yeah, wow, that was quite the hit there. And there's one thing we've learned about Randazzo is he loves to play football. He loves the contact, and you could see it on that play. Full speed ahead, he put a licking on the carrier, and not much yardage there, although he was able to pick up about a yard, maybe close to 2.
So third down and 9, and for Lebanon, really need to pick up this first down. Mobley under center. Fakes the pitch. He might pass. They're going to set up the screen, looking for right. Nothing doing. The Lakers decipher the screen. Marcus Stevens, Court Petty, Mason Kinney, and Talon Randazzo in there along with number 60 for the Lakers. Caden Davis, the junior in Camdenton, forces yet another punt situation here for the Yellow Jackets.
And so far in the game, unofficially, the Yellow Jackets just 2 for 6 on third downs. They have gotten 2 fourth downs. One of those turned into a touchdown, and that's been their saving grace so far. But the Lakers defense really has stiffened up on third downs, denying them their last 4 tries.
And now it's time for Lebanon's defense to step up, because if you allow Camdenton to score here, look out. Nicholas goes back, ball's on the turf, he falls on it, and it's out of bounds. It will be Camdenton football as it was laying on the out of bounds line, but I'll tell you what, another dangerous play. Camdenton catches a break, and they'll maintain possession. First and 10 at their own 37.
That was a heck of a punt, though. Really nice punt there for Lebanon. They kind of flipped the field a little bit. The Lakers still have pretty good field position. They'll start off on their, 37-yard line, but that punt was deep in the Yellow Jackets territory, so that was a great job.
Yeah, I mean, that was nearly a 48-yard punt off the foot of Tyler Paul. He's averaging just 28 yards per punt so far this season, but when his team needed a big one, he delivers. So the Lakers now, as you said, Chris, first and 10 at the 37, and offensively really starting to gain momentum.
Just got a score update. Webb City leading Bolivar 14-0 after the first quarter, and the winner of this game will play the winner of that game next week.
Here's Faulkner trying to get outside. He's across the 40, and tell you what, he's got great speed, and also Tyler Paul shows his impressive speed to maintain Faulkner, but that goes for about 7, maybe 8 yards, going to bring up second down.
Yeah, great. You said it. I mean, the speed on the outside. The Lakers, they're using the hashes, the long side of the field. They're running to that side of the field, giving their speed guys room to try and get around the outside, which he was able to do that time, pick up 7 yards. So it's second down, 3 to go. Good position for the Lakers offense.
Watch out for a play action here. No, it's going to be the pitch to Faulkner, trying to get outside, and Lebanon able to gang tackle him for little to nothing on the carry, and they're saying Lebanon thinks they have the football. They're going to say Faulkner was down, but interesting, I didn't see the tail end of that play. The ball was advanced about 2 or 3 yards from where Faulkner was taken down, so I don't know if that one was fumbled and recovered by Camdenton, but it's going to bring up third down and 1 nonetheless.
Yeah, and it's more than likely, since he picked up a couple of yards there and then got driven back. He probably had his There you go. You can see them driving it back, ripping at the ball. Didn't look like it came out. He was down on the ground, it looked like.
So 3rd down and short. DeLaurent calls his own number. He's got the first down presented by Quick Car, exactly what the Lakers wanted to see. And Chris, it did look like the football had come out. I think what happened was the official had marked his forward progress down and already blown the whistle.
And according to the chains, that is exactly what happened, because they gave him 2 yards, and you could see where he was taken down to the ground was about 2 or 3 yards behind that. So that would make sense.
I'll tell you what, this is not what any of us were expecting from Camdenton. Just, 3 completed passes so far, Chris, and it's been the Camdenton rushing attack with DeLaurent and Jaden Faulkner doing all of the scoring and a lot of the ball movement here. And Jeff Shore going to take a timeout presented by The Butcher Shop. We'll take a commercial break and be right back on Lake TV.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. If you're in the market for a new home, or you may be considering building, I encourage you to look into custom-built modular homes. Our modular homes are built, financed, and insured like a regular house. We invite you to visit our display lot right on Highway 5 in Laurie at Lake of the Ozarks. Each home we have on display shows different features from kitchen layouts, floor plans, bathroom options, and much more. We can customize floor plans based off what you, the customer, are wanting. Ozark Homes, family-owned, operated, and making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
And we're back again, folks. Tonight's game would not be possible without our sponsors, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health System, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, the Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
So a 1st down and 10 for the Lakers. They've got it almost at midfield. It's at the 47-yard line up there. They've been able to maintain possession of the ball, pick up the first downs, as you mentioned. They've been running the ball really well. The passing game that the Lakers usually flash out there hasn't come to fruition as of yet, but stand by, because it probably will before too long.
So 1st down and 10, big package in there for Camdenton. It's a give up the middle, and I believe that's Mawson with the carry, and it is. And Mawson has 5 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5 or 6.
Remember when this game started, Paxton DeLaurent was able to run the ball because there was so much room up the middle the way the Yellow Jacket defense was covering the receivers. So what the Lakers have decided to do here is there's so much running room since the Yellow Jacket defense is keying on the passing game. They're taking advantage of that. They ripped off a gain of 5 yards on 1st down there, and as long as they can keep picking up the solid yardage on the ground, they probably will. But at some point, it's probably going to open up the passing game.
The handoff. I believe that's Faulkner on the carry, and he has a couple. Or actually, that's Griffin in there with the rare carry. Eli Griffin has a couple, going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, and with the Lakers offense, they are so confident in everything that they do, whether it's running or passing. This is probably 2-down territory for them. They're sitting on the 45-yard line of Lebanon, and they are, in their minds, they're thinking, we've got 2 downs to pick up these 3 yards, get the 1st down, keep the ball, and keep this train rolling.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a play action here. Both number 2, Mason Draper, bottom of your screen, and Jaden Faulkner both can go deep. It's going to be Faulkner with the pitch. Outside, he's got good yardage inside the 40. Still on his feet inside the 30. Finally goes out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down for the Lakers, presented by Quick Car.
They're loving that pitch to the outside. Faulkner's speed getting him around the corner and picking up good yards every time they run that play. Unofficially right now, the Lakers 4 out of 5 on their 3rd down conversions. Doing pretty good clip picking those up.
So 1st down and 10 to Laurent. Calls his own number up the middle. Inside the 20 down to the 18. He has 12 yards and another 1st down presented by Quick Car as the Lakers back inside the Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone.
Unofficially the 7th 1st down of the game for the Lakers offense, and they've been finding the stride here.
Little play action, and now DeLaurent. He's going to throw, has his man inside the 5. That's a first down as Randazzo hauls it in. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 5, and that's another first down. And here come the Lakers offense you talked about. We thought we'd see that passing attack, Chris, and you were right.
Yep, here it goes, and now they're deep in first down on the, 3 or 4 yard line, looking really good to widen this lead.
Laurent tries to get outside, pump fakes, tries to get outside, and he will be into the end zone. Touchdown, Paxton to Laurent. What a play. He's an absolute magician, Chris. He pump fakes, extends the play, reaches for the pylon, and has just enough for the touchdown. And the Lakers now will bring in their big package, try to make it a 14-point game.
Yeah,
let's get another look at it here, Chris.
Laurent is just amazing in what he can do back there. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. He can throw there, doesn't have anybody, so he picks it up, puts the ball over the goal line into the end zone, touchdown.
Yeah, and that's number 6 rushing the football this season. In Camdenton, no passing touchdowns, 3 rushing, and who'd have thought?
Especially after last week when he had 6 touchdown passes. But you know what? This just shows the Lakers can do just about anything. They can run, they can throw.
Yeah, no doubt. So this timeout presented by the Butcher Shop. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Since 1986, Martin Meadow, located in Versailles, has been an industry leader in manufacturing and distributing quality building products. Whether you're needing a new garage or your leaky roof replaced, Martin Meadow is the company for you. We also offer post and stud frame building material packages for contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Give us a call or visit us online to get started on your free quote. Quality you can count on from a company you can trust, Martin Meadow.
And we're back here on Lake TV. It's high school football and it's district championship game. For those of you just joining us, Lebanon and Camdenton here for the for the district championship. And 3:01 left, Camdenton for a 2-point conversion. Quick hitter. That's good, and that's Jace Nicholas for the 2-point conversion. It's 21-7. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
The Camdenton Lakers and Lebanon Yellow Jackets District Championship Football Game live on Lake TV is presented by Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Hollylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, The Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique.
And we're back here in that kickoff. Fielded inside the 10, and Tyler Paul now across the 20. Mawson can't bring him down, and he finally is taken down at the 28-yard line.
The big 2-point conversion for the Lakers after that last touchdown puts it back at a 21-7 lead, 2-touchdown lead. Remember, they missed the PAT after their second touchdown, so that was pretty big for the Lakers. Now the Yellow Jackets get the ball back on their, 28-yard line. Their last couple of drives have been stopped. They scored on their first drive of the game. Lakers have them where they want them right now. The Yellow Jackets better get some points on this drive, or it might be out of hand early.
Inside give, that's right once again. Not much doing, going to bring up second down.
that Lakers defense has really stiffened up. Starting in that second drive, the second time Lebanon had the ball, they'd been running the ball really well, and then the Lakers started figuring out what they were doing. They've been able to really stuff that run well the last 2.5 drives, and starting out on this one.
Second down and 9. Play action. And taken down. In on the sack, it's 64, Marcus Stevens, and number 99, Court Petty.
Wow. You can see the Yellow Jackets are not built to throw the ball. They're built to run the ball, and we've got a Yellow Jacket down.
We're going to take a commercial break, folks. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
We've brought together outstanding customer favorites at Slumberland priced so low they won't last for long. You're going to save all over the store. So many to choose from. Like this crazy comfortable sofa for just $3.99. All-time favorites at great prices while they last. And most Slumberland items can be in your home in a week. Find your new favorite piece for less, but hurry in. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Hi, this is Kendall Surdike, and at Surdike Yamaha, we have been selling and serving the Ozarks for almost 50 years. We've learned during that time that our customers expect the best in their Yamahas, with same-day service and even courtesy loaner units. That is why at Surdike Yamaha, you receive 1 year of free scheduled maintenance with every new and used recreational Yamaha bought. You can have more fun with your Yamaha boats and wave runners that are assembled right here in the USA and won't have to worry about maintenance costs for the first year because it is on us.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Check out the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $25 a month, wash your car as often as you want. You'll enjoy significant savings. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
And we're back, and Chris, a lot was happening on that play. First, it looked like Camdenton got away with a late hit on the quarterback.
It did, yeah.
Lebanon's sideline was furious, and in the process of expressing their frustration, they get flagged for the unsportsmanlike conduct, and so things go terribly wrong for them on that play. They lose their starting quarterback for the moment in there to replace him. That's number 13, Peyton Mitchell, just a sophomore. And he's faced with a 3rd and forever here. The give on 3rd and long. The ball is on the ground, and
they're calling him down, it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to say he's down as Kel Keegi carries the rock and gets a couple yards. Going to bring up 4th down and long, and now it looks like we have a timeout by Camdenton. Yeah, Camdenton going to burn a timeout. This timeout break is presented by the Butcher Shop. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance.
This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs.
Polylift boat lifts. Boaters everywhere have relied on Polylift boat lifts to raise their boat up and out of the water time and time again. Polylift boat lifts are made of the finest materials and offer a lifetime warranty on the tanks. Stop by Polylift and see the huge selection of wet steps, water toys, and dock accessories. You can even shop online at polylift.com. Polylift boat lifts. You know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
And we're back here, and it's punt time for Lebanon. We'll have to keep you updated on quarterback Kurt Mobley and see if he's able to return to this game. And if not, it's going to be the sophomore Peyton Mitchell. And Lebanon down 2 scores already, about to give it back to the Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers called that timeout, try to keep some time on the clock before halftime and put another drive together.
And that one going to be touched at about the 49-yard line by Lebanon. So that's where the ball will be spotted in Camdenton. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I'd like to thank some of our sponsors: Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Sir Dyke Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, and New Spring Wellness Center. Thank you to our sponsors. It's been a great first half for Camdenton. It didn't start out well. Yellow Jackets got the ball first, put it right in the end zone, took the early lead. After that, it's pretty much been all Camdenton. 3 unanswered touchdowns, and they got the ball again here with 1:40 before half.
Low throw from DeLorean, and Randazzo, or actually Lockhart, he hauled that in. That was a really nice catch on the play. That's going to bring up second down after the 5-yard gain, and here come the Lakers with this hurry-up offense. Outside, and Lockhart looked upfield prior to securing the football. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
It's the second time that's happened to the Lakers offense, where they had a pass play that looked wide open that went through the receiver's hands, and so now we've got a 3rd down, 5 yards to go for the Lakers.
Laurent flushed. He had a man wide open. Cuts back across, throws, has Randazzo inside the 30, inside the 20. He'll finally be pushed out of bounds after a big-time gainer. They'll mark him at the 16-yard line. That's good for 29 yards and a 1st down presented by Quick Car.
You know, it's so hard to teach that. So much of that is just natural ability from DeLorean to be able to buy time back there and, you know, fake a run, found a receiver, and picked up huge yardage.
DeLorean up the middle inside the 10-yard line. He has about 7 yards, going to bring up 2nd down.
Obviously, one of the a huge part of the game plan for the Lakers was quarterback runs up the middle, because every time DeLorean does that quarterback draw, he's been picking up big yardage. Clock running 49 seconds in the first half.
2nd down and short, and Thomas is nailed on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and short, and I'm surprised that one didn't draw a whistle.
Yeah, me too. That kind of looked like defenseless receiver there. That was quite the shot, but it stops the clock. 41 seconds to go in the first half, and it's a big 3rd down for the Lakers if they want to try to score another touchdown before half. They're already in field goal range, but remember, they did miss a PAT earlier, so maybe a field goal isn't the best thing at this point the Lakers can think about. So here we go. It's the Lakers with the ball. 3rd down, 3 yards to go. DeLorean with a pitch out to the right side. Strung out a little bit further. Can he get around? No. Taken down. Did pick up, looks like a couple of yards there, though. So we're going to have a 4th down and short. What are the Lakers going to do? Are they going to go for it on 4th down? They're going to kick a field goal. Looks like they're going to go for it here. 4th and 2.
DeLorean calls his own number, and I'm not so sure he got it, Chris. Lebanon's defense may have just come up with a game-saving stop, and I believe they did.
Yep, looks like it. Doesn't look like they're going to give him the 2 yards he needed for the 1st down.
So they're going to call for a measurement, or no, they're going to go ahead and turn it over in Lebanon now. A big-time break, and instead of Camdenton extending that lead, they're now able to make a stop and go into the break only down 2 scores. That is big for Lebanon.
That is huge. It really is. I mean, if Camdenton had been able to put that one in the end zone and go up by 3 touchdowns, this game might have been out of hand. As it is, it's a 2-touchdown lead for the Lakers. That still might be out of hand, but at least the Yellow Jackets feel like they're within striking distance.
So they'll take a knee, and we'll go into the break, folks. Do bear with us. We are having technical difficulties. We're going to reset, and we are just going to be on Facebook Live. No Charter, no Roku, no Como Connect. So our second half, we'll try to figure out our technical issues. We'll be back on Lake TV momentarily. After 1 half of play, it's Camdenton 21, Lebanon 7. This halftime break is presented by The Butcher Shop. We'll be back after this.
The Camdenton Lakers and Lebanon Yellow Jackets District Championship football game live on Lake TV is presented by Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, The Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time. Hi, I'm Annie Falstich, owner-broker of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
At the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, we are proud to support our community. Family owned, community driven, the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, is the official realtor of Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV.
Hi, I'm Matt Ford with the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams. I'd love to help you buy or sell your next home here at beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. But for now, that can wait. Go Lakers!
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
I'm Katie from New Spring Wellness Center, and we're so excited to be able to offer IV vitamin drips. A lot of people are familiar with this because they've seen it in Vegas, they've seen the hangover cure. Well, I'm here to tell you there's way more to IV vitamins than just hangover cures. We can help you with migraine relief, athletic boost and recovery, immunity boosts, all sorts of things. We encourage you to come in and rehydrate and recharge with us at New Spring Wellness. At New Spring Wellness, our treatment is different than traditional rehab. It's rebooting your brain back to before you were addicted to alcohol or drugs.
I know people who have gone through several rehabs and gone to this treatment, and this has worked. Anybody who's out there thinking that there's no hope, I've gone through this before, there really is. I mean, you just need to call us, come in and check it out. There's no fee to do that. You can sit down with our doctor, with ourselves, and just talk about it.
We've been to every game and know every player by name and number. So sure, you could call us superfans, but we're proud to be known as Lake Regional.
State Fair Community College has been the Lake Area's comprehensive community college for 35 years without tax support from the community. That's right, State Fair Community College offers relevant educational programs and services to residents and businesses with no increase to your taxes. It's about community at State Fair Community College, where Lake Area students can earn certificates and degrees right here on our 28,000 square foot campus. To learn more or to enroll in courses, visit sfccmo.edu today.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. If you're in the market for a new home, or you may be considering building, I encourage you to look into custom-built modular homes. Our modular homes are built, financed, and insured like a regular house. We invite you to visit our display lot right on Highway 5 in Laurie at Lake of the Ozarks. Each home we have on display shows different features from kitchen layouts, floor plans, bathroom options, and much more. We can customize floor plans based off what you, the customer, are wanting. Ozark Homes, family-owned, operated, and making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
Since 1986, Martin Meadow, located in Versailles, has been an industry leader in manufacturing and distributing quality building products. Whether you're needing a new garage or your leaky roof replaced, Martin Meadow is the company for you. We also offer post and stud frame building material packages for contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Give us a call or visit us online to get started on your free quote. Quality you can count on from a company you can trust, Martin Meadow.
The Camdenton Lakers and Lebanon Yellow Jackets District Championship football game live on Lake TV is presented by Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Serdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, The Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
We brought together outstanding customer favorites at Slumberland priced so low they won't last for long. You're gonna save all over the store. So many to choose from. Like this crazy comfortable sofa for just $3.99. All-time favorites at great prices while they last. And most Slumberland items can be in your home in a week. Find your new favorite piece for less, but hurry in. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
I'm Katie from New Spring Wellness Center, and we're so excited to be able to offer IV vitamin drips. A lot of people are familiar with this because they've seen it in Vegas, they've seen the hangover cure. Well, I'm here to tell you there's way more to IV vitamins than just hangover cures. We can help you with migraine relief, athletic boost and recovery, immunity boosts, all sorts of things. We encourage you to come in and rehydrate and recharge with us at New Spring Wellness. At New Spring
And welcome back to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. It's your Midmo Sports Network halftime show, and as you can see, I have a wonderful guest with me. And before I get into that, I do want to address, we are having technical difficulties. However, it is on the Facebook update with our system, so we are going to have to pull it off of Facebook. You need to go to Charter, channel 197, Como Connect, channel 90, or check out the stream at www.mylaketv.com. We'll try Facebook again, folks, but if it is not working, you're going to have to try one of the alternative methods because those are being pulled off flawlessly, they said, people watching, so you do have options there as well. Now, I will introduce our guest for the halftime show, owner of New Spring Wellness Center, Katie Brewer. Hi, Katie.
Hi there, Will. How you doing?
Very, very good. Katie, so we've gotten to see your commercials. I know that the buzz around Lake of the Ozarks has been around New Spring Wellness Center, and my first question is what is New Spring Wellness Center?
I was like, what? Well, we're kind of an innovative place for all natural health remedies. So be thinking IV nutritionals, vitamins, stuff like that. And the whole reason we started is we actually, although we've made our home here for 28 years, we had to travel outside of the area when we found ourselves a few years ago where Chad was kind of battling some alcoholism. And we traveled outside our area and we found this natural alternative to kind of conventional rehab. And it was like an answered prayer. And so we were like, man, why doesn't people know about this? And so we brought it here.
And so it's called NAD IV drip treatment, and it can be used for many different things, obviously preventative healthcare, or as you said, the addiction side, and very dear and near to your heart because of what it did for you guys. And if we have it, I think we have a graphic of what Chad looked like before he found the NAD drip IV treatment. And there you see it, folks. On the left, that's you and your husband, Chad. And then that picture was just taken last year, actually. And so the difference in, I don't know how long, but really gave him a new quality of life, and it saved a lot of things for you guys.
Oh, you bet. And you know what's so cool is that this IV, it's replenishing things natural to the body, and so it helps make repairs to the brain. And that helps a lot of people, but in the case of somebody battling with alcoholism or addiction, it kind of reboots their brain and helps them take control again.
And it's
pretty
not
cool.
just addiction. If you're struggling, let's say you're an athlete or maybe you're an executive and you work an unbelievable amount of hours, you guys have options for them as well.
It's true. The NAD, we have a professional actually that comes down from Chicago, and he comes down on a pretty regular basis. He's like, I want to be at the top of my profession. And so he's like, I need my brain working at its optimal. So he comes down, he does a couple of days. We also have tons of local people who come in for our quick 30-minute drips. They want to boost to their immunity. They want to fight migraines. They want athletic boost or recovery, all sorts of things. So there's neat options out there.
And one I know, the Myers cocktail, probably the most popular. You can be in and out in under an hour.
Yeah.
And that one I know, speaking from experience, within a matter of an hour. I mean, and while you're sitting there, you start to notice you'll feel differently. You feel it going through your body. But what I noticed was more of a mental clarity, as far as I could actually focus on one thing at a time. And I work a lot of hours, and I'm involved in a lot of things, and I get spacey. I'm trying to do so many things, and I noticed. I wish I would have taken it more seriously, but I noticed I was able to focus more. And it's not just that. You guys have all different services. And Katie, I do know that we have a video to kind of showcase your guys' facility and talks about some of the services. Before I go to that, I wanted to talk about, some people were like, is this even medically approved? Is this even safe? And the cool thing is you guys have a medical professional on staff. Talk about that.
Yeah, we do. We work with Dr. Maria Burnaby. She's our medical director. She's an MD, terrific lady, caring, compassionate doctor. And everything is administered by registered nurses under the direction of Dr. Burnaby.
Yeah, so we are going to, no, we don't have the tour video. So we don't have the tour
That's okay.
video.
Come in and see us.
Come and see Chad and Katie Brewer with New Spring Wellness Center. You can also check out our Facebook page. We'll get that tour video posted this week so you guys can see. And if you want to just stop by and see him, tell us where you're located.
We are located right next to the post office in Osage Beach. You can find us online, newspringwellnesscenter.com.
Awesome. Katie, thank you for your time. Thank you for supporting Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV. Go stay warm for the rest of tonight, and you guys make sure you go see Chad and Katie. We'll be right back on the Mid-Most Sports Network halftime show after this.
At New Spring Wellness, our treatment is different than traditional rehab. It's rebooting your brain back to before you were addicted to alcohol or drugs.
I know people who have gone through several rehabs and gone to this treatment, and this has worked. Anybody who's out there thinking that there's no hope, I've gone through this before, there really is. I mean, you just need to call us, come in and check it out. There's no fee to do that. You can sit down with our doctor, with ourselves, and just talk about it.
We've been to every game and know every player by name and number. So sure, you could call us superfans, but we're proud to be known as Lake Regional.
State Fair Community College has been the Lake Area's comprehensive community college for 35 years without tax support from the community. That's right, State Fair Community College offers relevant educational programs and services to residents and businesses with no increase to your taxes. It's about community at State Fair Community College, where Lake Area students can earn certificates and degrees right here on our 28,000 square foot campus. To learn more or to enroll in courses, visit sfccmo.edu today.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozarks Homes. If you're in the market for a new home or you may be considering building, I encourage you to look into custom-built modular homes. Our modular homes are built, financed, and insured like a regular house. We invite you to visit our display lot right on Highway 5 in Laurie at Lake of the Ozarks. Each home we have on display shows different features from kitchen layouts, floor plans, bathroom options, and much more. We can customize floor plans based off what you, the customer, are wanting. Ozarks Homes, family-owned, operated, and making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
Since 1986, Martin Meadow, located in Versailles, has been an industry leader in manufacturing and distributing quality building products. Whether you're needing a new garage or your leaky roof replaced, Martin Meadow is the company for you. We also offer post and stud frame building material packages for contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Give us a call or visit us online to get started on your free quote. Quality you can count on from a company you can trust, Martin Meadow.
The Camdenton Lakers and Lebanon Yellow Jackets District Championship football game live on Lake TV is presented by Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, The Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Hi, this is Kendall Surdike, and at Surdike Yamaha, we have been selling and serving the Ozarks for almost 50 years. We've learned during that time that our customers expect the best in their Yamahas, with same-day service and even courtesy loaner units. That is why at Surdike Yamaha, you receive 1 year of free scheduled maintenance with every new and used recreational Yamaha bought. You can have more fun with your Yamaha boats and wave runners that are assembled right here in the USA and won't have to worry about maintenance costs for the first year because it is on us.
You ride on a reputation.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Check out the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $25 a month, wash your car as often as you want. You'll enjoy significant savings. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance.
This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs.
Polylift Boat Lifts. Boaters everywhere have relied on Polylift Boat Lifts to raise their boat up and out of the water time and time again. Polylift Boat Lifts are made of the finest materials and offer a lifetime warranty on the tanks. Stop by Polylift and see the huge selection of wet steps, water toys, and dock accessories. You can even shop online at polylift.com. Polylift Boat Lifts. You know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time. Hi, I'm Annie Falstich, owner-broker of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
At the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, we are proud to support our community. Family-owned, community-driven, the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, is the official realtor of Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV.
Hi, I'm Matt Ford with the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams. I'd love to help you buy or sell your next home here at beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. But for now, that can wait. Go Lakers!
So welcome back, folks, to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. It's time for our second half, Chris, and Camdenton, they lead 21-7.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets scored on their first drive of the game, took the early lead, but it was all Camdenton after that, 3 unanswered touchdowns. But Lebanon stopped the Lakers inside the 5-yard line just before halftime, keeping them off the scoreboard, so they stay within striking distance as we go into the second half.
So Camdenton, 2-score lead, Chris, and how about the ability by the Camdenton coaching staff to switch it up, move to a run-happy offense, and how about this? Nice job by Ryan Mawson.
Yeah, good job there. It'll be good field position for the Lakers to start the second half. The Yellow Jackets had the ball the first time to start the game. Now the Lakers get it to start the second half. And again, if they can get some points on the board, they might be able to put this thing out of reach early, because the Yellow Jackets aren't built around a comeback. They're built around running the ball.
Yeah, indeed, Chris. And Camdenton now with a 2-score lead. It'll be interesting to see if, with 2 scores up on this team, and I was going to ask if they might come out running, but there's your answer.
Yeah, it looks like they're spreading it out. Doesn't mean they're not going to run, though, but here you go, a quick pass to the right.
And DeLauren has his man, that's Lockhart. He's across the 40 up to about the 43-yard line.
Unofficially, the 10th first down of the game for the Lakers. Lakers offense ripping off those 3 touchdowns in the first half. A 69-yard run, a 17-yard run, and a 3-yard touchdown run.
So now moving the football on their opening possession. They had a 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. DeLauren looking for Nicholas. He has his man inside the 40. Nicholas finally taken down at about the 32-yard line. It's a big-time gain of 24 yards and a Laker first down.
Nice strike from DeLauren. It was a perfect pass. Caught the receiver in stride. Big game, first down.
DeLauren now, little pump fake. Throws low, looking for Rendazzo, incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Boy, I tell you what, it wasn't a very accurate pass, but he showed that if he wants to be a pitcher in college, he certainly can, because that was quite the fastball.
Yeah, DeLauren, very, very big arm. He's shown that over the last 2 years. He's got his team in the driver's seat here, up 2 as we start the second half. Here's DeLauren calling his own number, tries to get outside and does. Good yardage inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line.
Boy, he's got some good wheels. I mean, he's obviously got a great arm, as we've seen all season, but you saw on that run, he's really quick for a big guy. Was able to stiff arm, get around the corner there, and pick up some nice yardage. So it's going to be 4 yards to go on this 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down and short here, and can't say enough about the Lakers coaching staff and the ability to go from a no-hurry 5-wide receiver, empty backfield offense to the big package, running the football so far. And for Lebanon, they're hanging in there. They got a big stop to start that first half. We'll see if they can't get another. Ball's on the turf. DeLauren in trouble. He falls, and he'll be buried at about the 29-yard line. That goes for a 2-yard loss.
Had a problem with the snap there, and it messed up the whole play. They lose yardage, so a 4th down. And so the question is, will the Lakers go for it here on 4th down, or will they try a field goal? Looks like they're keeping DeLauren in. They're going to go for it. DeLauren doesn't look like knows what kind of a play they want to run. 8 seconds on the play clock.
4th down and 6. DeLaurent the snap, bobbles it a bit, holds on. He has all day to throw. Steps up, tries to get inside the 20, and he's got it. He's inside the Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone. They have it 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Once again, it was his legs getting it done that time. Couldn't find any open receivers, so he pulls it in, runs it, and gets enough for the 1st down on 4th down.
Laurent now hands it. Faulkner with the carry, and here comes a penalty flag presented by Ozarks Holmes. We'll wait and see what they mark off here.
Wow, they're going to call, look like personal foul maybe on the Yellow Jackets there. We'll see what they mark off here, but that would be a tough penalty against Lebanon here. Great job for the Lakers offense moving this ball on this first drive of the second half. So there you go. They move it into the, down to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, and Lebanon just can't catch a break. They continue to shoot themselves in the foot. They're on the verge of going down by 3 scores. It's 21-7. Camdenton out in front, 10-14 left in the 3rd quarter of play.
So that 4th down pickup for 1st down just a minute ago from DeLaurent. Huge play for the Lakers as they try to put this one out of reach in the 3rd quarter.
DeLaurent out of the shotgun, pump fake, end zone, touchdown, Ezard. That one from 9 yards out, the first touchdown pass of the night for Paxton DeLaurent. He finds Cooper Ezard. That's number 13 on the season for Ezard, and the Lakers go up by 20.
Nice throw there. The receiver breaking open in the end zone. DeLaurent with a fastball right on the mark. Touchdown, and it's up to a 3-touchdown lead now.
Galbraith in to attempt the extra point. Nicholas, the snap. And it's good. Galbraith is true. So with 9:57 left in the 3rd quarter, it's the Lakers by 21. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
And we're back here and thanking our sponsors, Polylift Boat Lifts, the Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, the Matt Ford Team, powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, and new Spring Wellness Center. So Camdenton now set to kick. After the touchdown, it was DeLaurent to Cooper Ezard, and the Lakers' biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, and one of the problems the Lakers had in the first half was kickoff coverage. We'll see what they can do here.
That one taken by Tyler Paul inside his 5. Tries to find some room across the 20, across the 30, all the way up to the 40-yard line. Tyler Paul for Lebanon, a big-time return of 40 yards, and maybe that's the spark this Lebanon team needed.
Yep, same problem that the Lakers had in the first half. Good job from the Yellow Jackets blocking that, getting around the left side, picking up some good yardage. So they'll start off their first drive of the second half at the 40-yard line. Really good field position as they try to climb back into this game. Had to take a little bit of time there to let one of the Laker players tie his cleats. Here we go, we'll get started.
Back in there is Mobley, and he gives it to Quamir Wright, who has 5 yards for Lebanon.
Yeah, Mobley went out in the first half injured. He took a late hit that actually wasn't called, had to leave the game, but good to see him back in there for the Yellow Jackets. Nice pickup of 5 yards on that first down.
28-7 your score. Camdenton up with their biggest lead of the game. 9:15 left in the third quarter. Lebanon has it 2nd and 4. Mobley, pitch outside. Keegi, he's bottled up. It's Ryan Mawson with the stop along with Randazzo.
Good coverage from the Laker defense out there on the edge. There's one thing the Lakers have shown. There's a lot of things the Lakers have shown in this game so far, but one of them is speed on the outside. It is really hard to run on the outside against this Lakers defense.
Yeah, Chris, they swarm to the football better than any team we've seen all season, and they're giving Lebanon fits here as they've got their quarterback, Mobley, back in there. We'll see if he can't give them a lift. 3rd down. The throw outside, looking for Tyler Paul, falls incomplete. So 8:28 left in the quarter. We do want to give a shout out to the Ozarks Amphitheater, folks. Get ready on December 6th for a big time announcement. We're talking the biggest names you've ever seen at the Ozarks Amphitheater. Go to ozarksamp.com to sign up for their fan club, where you'll get initial ticket offers before they even go on sale to the general public December 6th. Big time announcement. I can't wait. Third quarter action. Lebanon set to punt. Tyler Paul punts this one, and it gets off a really good kick. Takes a Lebanon hop inside the 5 and down at about the 1 yard line. And that's where they're going to spot it. What a play from Lebanon special teams. They made a phenomenal play. The punt by Paul was just phenomenal again.
Yeah, it really was, and it flipped the field. And if the Yellow Jackets have any chance to get back in this game, it might be via the turnover, and now that they've got the Lakers backed up, if they can get a turnover here, then they'll be in business. For the Lakers, it might just be giving them, a longer field to run more clock out. We've got 8:16 left in this third quarter. The Lakers, with that first drive of the third quarter, took it into the end zone to expand their lead.
So 8:16 left in your third quarter. Lakers backed up deep inside their own 5 yard line. DeLaurent, the give to the fullback. He doesn't have a lot, but does get out of the end zone on the play. That's Ryan Mawson. But a big time hit at the line for number 99, Jonathan Wayner. was right there, bringing up 2nd and 9.
And remember, this Yellow Jacket defense is really, really good. They've been great all year. They've had a hard time trying to stop this Lakers offense so far tonight, but normally they have been very good. You can see DeLaurent coming over to the sideline to get the play clock down to about 10 seconds now.
This is dangerous territory for Camdenton. They're backed up deep, don't want to give up a safety, and with that big package in there, they're trying just to pick up a few yards. DeLaurent in trouble, throws it. That's going to be intentional grounding from his own end zone, I believe. Penalty flag presented by Ozark Holmes. We'll wait and see as they mark this off. And DeLaurent, he had no choice. He was bottled up in the end zone, nowhere to run. And I think this is going to be intentional grounding in the end zone. It's a safety. It's an eligible man downfield. We'll wait and see. They still have not said it's a safety. If this is just an eligible man downfield and they didn't call intentional grounding, this will be half the distance to the goal, and they'll get to replay the down.
Yeah, it actually looked like DeLaurent, he threw the ball. He was kind of in the grasp when he did throw it, but he got it off, and it looked like there were people in the area, so maybe there were receivers in the area. They might have just had a lineman downfield, and if that's the case, they might just mark off half the distance.
And boy, what a break that would be for Camdenton. And DeLaurent, he's a magician. If he was able to get rid of that football and throw it towards a receiver, and that's what this official spotted, he saves the Lakers 2 points and the possession of the football.
Absolutely, and would give them, it looked like the officials are kind of talking it over, trying to figure out what they're supposed to do here too. Is it something that happened in the end zone, and is it going to be a safety, or are they going to do half the distance and give the Lakers the ball back and another shot? It looks like they just can mark off half the distance, and it'll...
And so the call is The call is definitely going to be
illegal lineman downfield, I think.
And they're not going to have a safety.
No.
So, folks, I believe our issues are solved. We're going to cut this feed. If we have issues, we will come back with this so we can at least allow you guys to watch it. Thanks for bearing with us. So as you can hear on the broadcast, we had the Facebook Live feed going. Our director, Anne-Marie Holtz, here was holding the cell phone, doing the best she could. So thank you, Anne-Marie, for toughing the elements. And, folks, we're going to try to see if we can't pull off the rest of tonight the old-fashioned way. So, boy, Chris, that was so close.
Yeah, but they're not out of the woods yet, the Lakers. They've got it inside the 1-yard line. And is it third down or second down?
Should be third down. They declined the penalty. It was smart because you're only going to get 2 inches.
Yeah.
So, and give them another down.
So it's third down, basically 10 from inside the 1-yard line. The Lakers are not out of the woods yet. They need to pick up a few yards here, try to get enough room to punt the ball and get it out of there.
So here we go, third down and long. Inside their own 1-yard line, Chris.
If they can pick up a first down here, that would almost be a backbreaker for the Yellow Jackets, having them backed up like this.
And there you get a penalty flag presented by Ozarks Homes. And believe it or not, Chris, that's the third time Paxton DeLorean has done that tonight, and I think that's about the only penalties we've seen on Lebanon.
Yeah, that was, again, DeLorean is just a genius at being able to draw the defense off sides on those big plays like that, and that gets them out from the shadow of their own goal line, gives them a little bit of breathing room, and they'll have a third down in about, 5 yards to go here. Just brilliant play from DeLorean, getting that off sides.
But the big thing is that breathing room. Third down, the play action. It's Ezard who catches it up at the 20-yard line. A big-time throw and a big-time catch. That's a first down presented by Quick Car, and what a throw.
You know, and I was saying just a minute ago, if the Lakers are able to get a first down here, that might just be a backbreaker for the Yellow Jackets because they had them backed up, and it was kind of their chance to get back in it.
That one's deflected, and they're going to say incomplete pass. Thank goodness for Camdenton. That's going to bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, and DeLorean, looking at the official, didn't seem to make a call on that a batted down ball, and the Yellow Jackets were thinking it was a live ball. So here we have a second down, 10 yards to go.
So DeLorean now under pressure. Nice job by the line, and little play action. Nothing doing, big time play, and that is Christian on the play for Lebanon. Trevor Christian with the quarterback sack, the senior, making a big-time play for this squad.
I'm kind of surprised the Lakers have come out trying to throw the ball, especially after that last touchdown to go up by 21 points. You'd think they might be running the ball a little bit, trying to run the clock a little bit more here, but third down and long here for the Lakers.
So third down and long. DeLorean takes the snap, looking deep, looking for Rendazzo, and over his outstretched arm. So that'll be a punt situation for the Lakers. This will be their first punt of the evening. Now, folks, thank you for bearing with us. We do apologize for technical difficulties. It does appear we may have things figured out momentarily. If the feed does go black continually, we will go back to just a cell phone feed. The punt from DeLorean, a good one. Over the head of Paul. It takes a Laker bounce inside the 20-yard line all the way down to the 15-yard line. So that is a 57-yard punt from Paxton DeLorean.
Wow, and that is huge. I mean, that flips the field again. The Yellow Jackets did a really good job, stopping that drive. They were hoping to get better field position, but of course do not. Thanks to our sponsors, Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Secor State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt 14 powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center.
Then, of course, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health System, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Lakefront Living Realty Missouri, Ozark Homes and Lori, Martin Metal, the Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. So Mobley now on first downhill pass, looking deep. Looking for a man, and that is intercepted, deflected by Colin Thomas. Jason Nicholas off the deflection, and that is a big-time takeaway. And for Nicholas, ladies and gentlemen, that is interception number 6 on the season.
Yeah, good, great catch back there for the interception. You can see the Yellow Jackets aren't built to throw the ball. He just kind of throws it up. It's playing center field, and the two Lakers are right there. You can see the ball just drops into his breadbasket there. Interception, and the Lakers have it back. Great field position on the 47 of Lebanon. They're up by 3 touchdowns. If they can get another score here, that might just salt it away.
Yeah, just like that, DeLorean now back on offense. Looking for his man. He's got Ezra. There he goes. And he will go the distance from 47 yards out, and Camdenton starting to pull away here. That's touchdown number 2 on the evening from Ezard. Of course, this one from 57 yards. What a throw, and then you see the breakaway speed from Ezard.
Yep, you can see DeLorean put it right on the money there. It was actually defended fairly well, but he squeezed it right in there, and that was pretty much a walk-in touchdown once he made the catch.
Yeah, Ezard, his 14th of the season, and, you know, really all 5 wide receivers for Camdenton could be all-state selections this year with the numbers they have. The extra point, Draper the hold. The kick is up from Galbraith, and it is true. So with 5:58, Camdenton extends their lead. They're up big. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
The Camdenton Lakers and Lebanon Yellow Jackets District Championship football game live on Lake TV is presented by Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Hollylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, the Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
And welcome back just in time. And here's Galbraith, a little short kick fielded at the 35-yard line by Christian. Nice play, nice heads-up play there, and that's going to bring up first down for Lebanon.
Yeah, absolutely. And if there's one area that the Lakers have struggled at tonight, it's kickoff coverage. And so that time they just decided, hey, we're not going to kick it deep and give the Yellow Jackets a chance to run it back. We're just going to kind of pooch kick it. And basically, Lebanon just catches it. They've got it at the 35 to start this drive. And now they're down 4 touchdowns. They've really got to get things moving.
Yeah, and Mobley now, he might be asked to do things he's not real comfortable with. And Quamir Wright on first down. The carry is good yardage as Ryan Mawson makes the stop. Going to bring up second down and 4.
Nice run, nice pickup of 5 yards there on first down, which is great for the Yellow Jackets. They would take that all night long if they weren't down by 4 touchdowns. The Lakers at this point can, they can give up a few yards here and there, let that clock keep on running, and they're okay.
Mobley, the pitch again to Quamir Wright, and once again Mawson takes him down, and Ryan Mawson turning out a big-time game, and would you expect anything less?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's 3rd down and 1 for the Yellow Jackets here. They have to get first downs and keep the chains moving. Yellow Jackets unofficially just 2 for 8 on 3rd down conversions so far in this game. And they've really struggled after their first drive. And their offense is built around getting 3rd down conversions and keeping the ball, and they haven't been able to do that tonight.
So here on 3rd down and short, Mobley, Quamir Wright with the carry. He's up near midfield, and there he is as Jace Nicholas rides him down, but not before he has a first down presented by Quick Car.
Nice job. I tell you what, the Lebanon line usually does a great job all season long. They're 9-2. The only 2 losses were to this Camdenton team early in the season and by 1 point to West Plains. With everybody else, they've had their way, being able to run the ball, move people out of the way, and keep picking up first downs like they were able to do there.
Mobley now. The give, and that's a new ball carrier on the play.
He's a load too, man. I tell you what.
Boy, that's number 5 with the carry. Drew McBride, the leading tackler for Lebanon. He hasn't got many carries this year, but that one goes for 9 and a big gain. Going to bring up second down and 1. Uh-oh, and in trouble is Mobley, and makes a wise cut as the first down presented by Quick Car. And Lebanon now inside the Camdenton 40, and they're down 4 scores, Chris, with 1 quarter plus 3 and some change. They need to get going.
Yeah, but they're moving the ball on this drive, something they have not done since the first quarter. So they're finding a little life here on offense, picking up some yards. Unofficially, just 4 first downs for the game for the Yellow Jackets, and a couple of them coming on this drive here.
They give to Quamir Wright. He had a big hole. Still going inside the 30. Another first down by Lebanon. And as you know, Chris, that clock stops at the high school level every time a first down is gained, so they could reset the sticks. So Lebanon figures if we could pick up 10, 12 yards a carry, why not just keep it on the ground?
Yeah, well, and they're doing it. But, they're not really geared for throwing. And the Lakers defense probably knows that. The chance of the Yellow Jackets pulling off big passing plays, not too big. They can pretty much key on the run.
So right now, again up the middle, and Harris takes him down, but once again, Quamir Wright rips off a big gainer. We'll give him 10 yards and going to bring up second down in less than a yard.
You know what? Really impressive, Will Christian's Yellow Jackets, even though they are down 35-7 with the clock running late here in the third quarter. There is no give up in this team. I mean, they're still fighting as hard as they were in the first quarter. As you can see on this drive, I mean, they've been taking it to the Laker defense on this drive.
Yeah, Mobley now inside the Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone. The give goes to McBride again. He's got a first down as they're now inside the red zone. The Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone. And for Lebanon here, although that clock stops, they got 4 scores to do, and they've got to do that without allowing Camdenton to score. No easy task, but if anyone can do it, Lebanon feels confident it can be them. And they're probably going to have to see Mobley throw the football at some point.
I would think so. 4 first downs on this drive. That's more than they had in the entire first half.
Yeah, they've now got it inside the 15-yard line. Quamir Wright up the middle, and it's the Lakers front meeting him there. Ryan Mawson throws him back. Also in on the play, Mason Draper. So Mawson and Draper share that tackle. No gain for Wright, brings up second down.
The Lakers defense might be using the old bend but don't break defense that the Dallas Cowboys used to do back in the Tom Landry era. Let them get down the field, chew up some clock, then when they get close to the goal line, stiffen up, don't break, and keep them out of the end zone. We'll see if the Lakers can do that.
Second down now. They give to McBride. He's up the middle. He's got a few yards. He'll be ridden down from behind. That's number 60, Caden Davis, and also in on there is Jace Nicholas.
Nice job from the Lakers defense. It brings up this big third down, and what about 6 yards to go, it looks like. But again, it's 2-down territory for the Yellow Jackets. They've got to put touchdowns on the board. They've got 2 downs to get a first down or get it in the end zone.
Third down now. Mobley stopped his right. They thought they'd sneak it up the middle. No siree. First guy there once again, Caden Davis, along with Ezert, Kenny, Stevens, and Alex Pryor. So Camdenton said no siree, and 4th down and 6. And Chris, essentially, this is the game on the line.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're down to 28 seconds clock running in the first half. If the Yellow Jackets don't get a first down here or get into the end zone here, obviously Camdenton would get the ball back and be able just to keep that clock running and salt this thing away.
So ball game on the line here for Lebanon. And gonna have to burn a timeout as the play clock was about to expire. No, it's Camdenton's defense burning a timeout, so we'll take a timeout break presented by the Butcher Shop in Camdenton. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
We brought together outstanding customer favorites at Slumberland priced so low they won't last for long. You're gonna save all over the store. So many to choose from. Like this crazy comfortable sofa for just $3.99. All-time favorites at great prices while they last. And most Slumberland items can be in your home in a week. Find your new favorite piece for less, but hurry in. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance.
This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs.
And welcome back, folks, to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. It's the Camdenton Lakers in control of this one. They lead Lebanon in the Class 4 District 5 championship game with a spot in the state quarterfinal. Up for grabs, Chris, and Lebanon, they need something drastic to change, but first a 4th and 6 for them here.
Huge 4th down for the Yellow Jackets. They have to get this.
An option. The pitch outside. He won't get it. The Lakers stop him. The ball carrier was Cordell Zeibel. He is stopped, and it's turned over back to the Lakers, and still 3 seconds left here in the third quarter, but Camdenton in control is Ryan Mawson. A big-time stop for the Lakers. He's been all over the field tonight.
The bend but don't break defense for the Lakers worked perfectly. They let the Yellow Jackets move the ball down the field, burned off some clock, about half of that third quarter on that drive, and then in the end they stop them on 4th down, no points. The clock ticking in Camdenton's favor. They get the ball back, and if nothing else, they can just run the ball, run some clock off, and try to get rid of this fourth quarter and move on to Webb City next week.
Yeah, Webb City will make their way here to Camdenton to play the Lakers. First down here. Pitch outside to Faulkner. He tries to get outside, and he'll be taken down from behind. Really nice play from Lebanon. That's number 29, Antonio Rogers, with the stop.
Nice run from Faulkner, though. He kind of picked his way, weaved through some defenders out there on the left side. You can see DeLaurent make the pitch here. Nice right there. And he makes his way through a couple of defenders, goes down, keeps that clock running.
So the quarter number 3 comes to a close. Camdenton out in front big. They lead 35-7 over Lebanon. We've got 1 quarter left to play. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Hi, this is Kendall Surdike, and at Surdike Yamaha, we have been selling and serving the Ozarks for almost 50 years. We've learned during that time that our customers expect the best in their Yamahas, with same-day service and even courtesy loaner units. That is why at Surdike Yamaha, you receive 1 year of free scheduled maintenance with every new and used recreational Yamaha bought. You can have more fun with your Yamaha boats and wave runners that are assembled right here in the USA and won't have to worry about maintenance costs for the first year because it is on us.
You ride on our reputation.
So welcome back. As you see, the Lebanon faithful, not exactly what they were envisioning the way tonight would go. Of course, they had to know how good this Camdenton team, always a possibility. And Camdenton now has it 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line, Chris. 1 quarter to play, but it looks like Jeff Shore is going to win his 5th district championship, and for the 2nd consecutive year, the Lakers will play in the state quarterfinals with an opportunity to advance to the state semifinals. Boy, what a next couple of weeks it could be, but first, quarter number 4. Ooh, runs into a wall. I believe that's Faulkner, and he'll mark his forward progress up at about the 14-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Of course, Lebanon here, they've got to get a stop if they want to pull off the improbable.
Yeah, and but the Lakers are doing exactly what they want to do, what they need to do here. Just keep that clock running. They really don't even need to, pick up first downs and keep the chains going at this point. They just need to keep the clock running when they have the ball punted away and let the defense try and stop the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets have a huge hill to climb. They're going to need a lot of help if they're going to get back into this one.
DeLorean, he'll keep it himself across the 20. First down, and there's a late hit as they gave an extra little shot to DeLorean. So no room for that. It's going to tack on 15 yards. That penalty flag presented by Ozark Holmes.
Absolutely. There's really no place for that in high school football or in any kind of football. But you've got a couple of rivals going at it, and you're going to get some shots like that every once in a while.
While we got a moment, we'll remind you our friends of the Ozarks Amphitheater have been working hard this offseason to bring the best talent to the lake in 2020. Get ready for a big announcement on Friday, December 6th. Well, each year they get bigger and better. I guarantee you that in 2020 it'll be the best summer ever. Go to ozarksamp.com to join the fan club. You'll get concert announcements and pre-sale notifications before tickets even go on sale to the general public. Like them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. It's Ozarks Amphitheater at ozarksamp.com. Chris, I know I, for one, cannot wait.
Absolutely. So big first down for the Lakers who can keep the clock running.
Looking for Mason Kenny, intercepted. That is a big-time mistake, and believe it or not, life is had, and there's a personal foul. Number 76 comes in and just drills his head way after the play. No room for that, and number 76 is Lewis Powers, and tell you what, that was not what you like to see. Another personal foul, so they'll tack 15 yards onto that. Just the 7th interception of the season, and I believe that was number 6, Jordan Bohannon, with the interception.
You can see the pass here. Not a good one from DeLorean. He just throws it up there. Good job by the defense covering that. I don't know why the Lakers are throwing the ball. They've got a 4-touchdown lead with 10.5 minutes to go. Why don't you just run the ball and run the clock? That one backfires on them big time. So the Yellow Jackets will get the ball on the 33-yard line, and they're probably too far gone to come back in this game, but they got what they needed to have some sort of a miracle happen. They got a turnover and the ball deep in Lakers territory, thanks to the Lakers.
Yeah, it's good sometimes to be cute, but sometimes you try to get a little too cute, and that time it backfires. Quimir right now with the carry. He bulldozes his way forward inside the 25. Give him 8 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 2, and Wright starting to have his way with this Laker defense, although probably a little bit too late.
Yeah, well, and same thing happened on the last drive for this Yellow Jacket offense. They were able to pick up big chunk yards, get first downs as they moved down the field. But then when they got close to the goal line, the Laker defense was able to stiffen up and stop them, get the ball back on downs. As long as they can keep that clock running, everything's good for the Lakers.
Play action here. He had Ledbetter, who was open, and Mobley now inside the 20, and big-time hit from Mawson. He met him right at the line, and nice job by Mawson knowing right where that boundary was, because he buried the quarterback.
Yeah, as you can see here, he doesn't find anybody. He runs it, picks up some pretty decent yards, and takes that shot there, and that'll make a quarterback think twice about trying to run the ball.
So we have a penalty flag presented by Ozark Holmes and unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. It's against Lebanon, and you can't afford that, Chris. They were inside the red zone, the Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone, and after the penalty, all the way back to the 34-yard line.
So here's where, again, this is a huge rivalry game. These guys, grew up 30 miles from each other. They know each other. They played each other since they were kids. They do not like each other. And the emotions are starting to come out now, and it's not working in the favor of the Yellow Jackets on that one.
Mobley up the middle. Big time run, getting a lot of that penalty yardage back. Randazzo makes the stop as Drew McBride has good yardage.
Yeah, nice big pickup there on first down and forever. So now it's 2nd down and 13 yards, but at least it's a lot more manageable than what they were before for the Yellow Jackets. So they're still in business, a little less than 9.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Yellow Jackets really have to get this ball in the end zone to have any kind of a thought of being able to come back in this game.
A prayer is what they would be after. So Mobley now gives it to Quamir Wright, and he keeps the legs churning, but just 4 yards, maybe 5, and that's going to bring him 3rd and 9. And you can tell Lebanon just does not feel confident passing the football because
they're not geared up for that.
Season on the line, down 4 scores with only 9 minutes to go. You would think they'd have a no-huddle, hurry-up offense implemented, but that's not this team. That's not who they are, and, you know, that's what you said in the pregame.
Yep. Yeah,
Chris, you said if they get behind, they're not a team that's built to come from behind, and we saw that on full display tonight.
Absolutely.
So Mobley now inside the 20. That's a backwards lateral. That's going to be a pass to Ledbetter. And that is almost caught on the deflection. And what a play coming back. That's Colin Thomas. Wow.
Nice play call. There were a couple of receivers open there for a brief time, but in the end, good pass break up there and still almost caught there in the end zone. You can see, oh, nice job. It's popped up and just a little bit out of his reach, so 4th down and about 9 here for the Yellow Jackets.
What a play by Colin Thomas. Full extension. Gets a paw on the ball, does just enough to deflect it. So 4th down and 9. The game's certainly on the line here. This would be it. Into the flat, and that one is in and out of the hands of the would-be receiver. Jace Nicholas with the pass defended. That's going to turn it back over to the Lakers, and Camdenton well on their way now, Chris. They lead by 28 points and 8:18 left. And we'll give a shout out to some of our sponsors. We'll start with Slumberland Furniture, the Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora, State Farm Insurance, Polylift, Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop, and Camdenton Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, the Matt Ford Team, powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the Prop Specialist, New Spring Wellness Center.
And the Ozark Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Lori, Martin Meadow, the Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
So they're a modest gain on 1st down.
Who cares? Just run the ball and get that clock moving, man. You know, when you got to, a 35-7 lead, you don't need to be doing anything flashy and special. Or don't need a long touchdown pass. Just run the ball, run the clock, and win the game.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I mean, that last one, fortunately, the defense steps up again for Camdenton. But that turnover, I mean, that was not the kind of mistake you're going to get away with against a team like Webb City, you know, and that's exactly what Camdenton should be thinking about right now is prepping for Webb City. We'll have a date with them, that being the Lakers, next Saturday right here at Bomb Shore Stadium. But first, unfinished business. Eli Griffin taken down in the backfield. Nice play by Jordan Lewis. Now, Lewis, he's an impressive specimen for Lebanon. He came in tonight with 11 sacks on the season, Chris. I mean, he hasn't had a lot of opportunity tonight against the quarterback, as Camdenton has done a ton of running the football. And, you know, this has been really a opposite game of what we're used to seeing for Paxton DeLorean and these Lakers, and it's going to work out to perfection.
Yeah, pretty good. All they need to do is keep running the ball, keep that clock moving. You know, they've got it spread out, so it looks like they're thinking about passing here, picking up a 1st down, but they really don't have to. All they really need to do is just keep the clock moving.
So a timeout is called by the Lakers. This timeout break is presented by the official butcher of Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV, the Butcher Shop in Camdenton. We'll be right back after this.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Check out the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $25 a month, wash your car as often as you want. You'll enjoy significant savings. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
Polylift Boat Lifts. Boaters everywhere have relied on Polylift boat lifts to raise their boat up and out of the water time and time again. Polylift boat lifts are made of the finest materials and offer a lifetime warranty on the tanks. Stop by Polylift and see the huge selection of wet steps, water toys, and dock accessories. You can even shop online at Polylift.
And we're back here, and surprisingly, here's Camdenton passing the football. First down, it's Lockhart with the reception. He's got 12 yards and a first down. Camdenton on third down. They didn't want to take any chances. They convert the first down, presented by Quick Car. And, hey, look at this. They're going to try to hurry it up here. They're going to put their foot on the gas pedal, and go figure. You talked about these teams not liking each other. Well, I think this goes to show how little they like each other.
Yeah, Camdenton even – moving quick up to the line, although now they're taking their time up there, letting the play clock run. It's down at 20 seconds. So we'll see if they keep throwing the ball and really try to rub this in to their, most heated rival, or if they just keep the ball on the ground and run out that clock.
Lockhart able to haul that one in. So with 6 minutes to go, folks, again, I want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. I want to give a shout out to all of our viewers, folks. I thank you for bearing with us. It was a tough night early on as we had technical difficulties again. Facebook has done an update. We did get it figured out. Our chief engineer on the spot, Ricky Smith, was able to figure out the problem. So we're sorry about our technical difficulties in the first half. I hope that the feed has looked better here in the second half. For those of you watching, if you could give us some feedback on what the second half has looked like, we'd appreciate it. And now that we've got it figured out, we should be good to go for a week from tomorrow. That will be a big-time game, Chris.
Yeah, Webb City winning big over Bolivar tonight. Bolivar had been undefeated going into that district championship game. Got some
delay a game.
Yeah, whistle on this one. So
penalty flag presented by Ozark Homes. And for those of you on the feed, I saw some commentary and some comments, of course. We apologize, and you guys made some pretty derogatory comments, but I'll tell you, our crew is working hard around the clock, tough in the elements. Give a shout out. I'm your play-by-play guy, your program director, so blame me, William Holtz. It's our color commentator, the great Chris Schneider. To my left, our director of photography switching in the booth, Andrew Evans, our chief engineer running the replay machine and coming up with the solution for tonight's problem. The Ricky Smith, he's a hero, along with Andrew Evans, our DOP. So on second and long after the penalty, DeLaurent under pressure, and he'll be taken down. Big-time sack. We just talked about Jordan Lewis. He came in with 11. Now he's got 12.
So big sack. That'll drop him way back there for a big third down here. Again, clock is running, so that's good. 5.5 minutes to go for the Lakers here. But they got a ways to go to get this first down.
Yeah, some more of our crew, our head production assistant directing in the booth. She was the one holding the cell phone, trying to get things squared away. Anne-Marie Holtz, field cam operator Ross Reinhart, our field PA Zach Reinhart on third and forever. DeLaurent now throws across his body, looking for Ezard, and he almost makes a sensational diving catch. And tell you what, you see the throw from DeLaurent was inside his own 5, landed at about the 45. That's a 50-yard throw on the run, Chris.
Yeah, he's got an arm, no doubt about that. And really, that could have been caught. It would have been a tough catch, but could have been caught. It would have been a first down. But fourth down, so the Lakers going to punt this ball away. 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes to go in the ball game. The Yellow Jackets will get it back.
DeLaurent had a huge punt earlier, and Tyler Paul calls for the fair catch and has it at the 49-yard line. So Chris will run down the rest of our crew. I'll tell you what, they've been working hard tonight considering all of our issues. Our top camera operator, Cameron Bell. Graphics in the truck, Jonah Diebert. Our pre-production creative director, Bob Spicer. Our technical director at Como Connect, Brian Mueller. Our special camera op and editor on the field, Blake DiPaolo. Running stats here in the booth, we got Adrian Reinhardt. Another production assistant, Jason Stapleton. And then our photographers, Tom and Michelle Kitchen. Folks, takes a lot of people try to pull this off. You guys may not know it by our problems early in the game, but takes an army. First down and 10. Deflected on the play. Mason Draper makes another play. And with 4:50 to go, Lakers leading by 4, and it's the Yellow Jackets in Laker territory, but trailing by 4 scores.
And you see Lebanon now, in desperation mode where trying to throw the ball. They're not built to throw the ball. They don't like to throw the ball. They're a running team. But, when you're down 35-7, less than 5 minutes to go in the game, you're going to try to throw the ball, and didn't work for them that time, 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10 now. Ball at the 49-yard line. Mobley, he'll keep it, and he'll be upended once again. I'll say he's had a big game tonight. Caden Davis, the junior, for the Lakers, and now a penalty flag comes in, and this one presented by Ozarks Homes. They get that squared away. A reminder, folks, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. When you think Thanksgiving, I think of 2 things. I think of football, and I think of turkey.
Yeah.
Our friends at the Butcher Shop in Camdenton have the best turkey. They're never frozen, no antibiotics or GMO. It's the real thing. Don't forget deer season. Don't also forget anything, Chris.
Yeah.
But especially don't forget the deer season is here. And the Butcher Shop is open Monday through Sunday until 7 p.m. I'm talking this is the place to go. They got ribeyes, burgers, chicken, seafood, beef and turkey jerky, and so much more. Never frozen. Everything from scratch, including lasagnas, pot pies. The best place to shop for him and her for Christmas. Family owned and operated since 1993. The Butcher Shop in Camdenton is proud to be the official butcher of Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV. And Chris, I can't wait to go home and start prepping for next week's broadcast because I got pounds
of
that jerky I'm taking home.
Yeah.
I'm hoarding it. I'm not sharing. Don't you put your hand on it.
That's not very nice.
It's my jerky.
That
okay?
is not nice at all.
Okay, I kid. I will share. 3rd down and long now. Mobley crossed his body looking for his receiver, who comes back to the football and able to haul that in, and another penalty. That is over by Lebanon's sideline. I would be led to believe this is going to be on Coach Christian and the staff. They've been barking at this officiating crew. You can see over there, not real happy.
Yeah.
Is Coach Christian. It's been a rough night for his guys. This got off to a dream start. Great kick return, set him up at midfield. Their first possession, they score a touchdown, Chris, and
I think there was a late hit over there on that sideline, too. You can see it. It might be out of the screen now. But, yeah, it is getting real chippy. You can see right over there where number 24 is on the right side of your screen with a kind of a cheap shot hit over there. Yep.
Oh, yeah, on Ethan
right
Harris.
into him.
Tyler Paul, that is uncalled for. And that is the way this rivalry is, man. These kids, they get chippy.
So it's 3rd down and 37 after those 2, chippy fouls there by Lebanon.
Wright gets the carry, and here he goes. Full head of steam up to the 40. It's an impressive run of 11 yards, but brings up 4th down and 21.
Yeah, and Yellow Jackets at this point, less than 4 minutes to go, might just decide to try and go for this one. It's a little out of reach. It is a big rivalry game. The Yellow Jackets losing to, their most hated rival. You're going to see some of those personal foul penalties in this situation. It's tough, you think about it. Some of the seniors playing for Lebanon tonight will never play again. This is their last football game. A lot of emotions out there for them.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, an incredible season they had. Nothing to be upset about. You lose to West Plains by 1 point. You lose to Camdenton twice.
Yep.
Both times it would be 28 if this score remains. And rough punt here for Tyler Paul, and about 8 yards. Going to be 1st and 10 Camdenton. They start inside Lebanon territory with 3:14 to go, and I think we might see some reserves coming in here for Camdenton, and we'll see if Paxton Lawrence night is over, and looks like he may be coming back out there.
Yeah, again, it is a rivalry game. There's been some cheap shots from the Yellow Jackets, so, maybe the Lakers are thinking, let's get out there and stick one more to them maybe. But you do that, you take a little bit of a chance. You don't want to get your star quarterback hurt in the final 3 minutes of a game that you're up by 4 touchdowns in.
Yeah, and I'll tell you tonight, the story line for Camdenton is their ability to adjust the team they're playing. They rack up the yardage on the ground. They have 3 rushing touchdowns, and I'll tell you what, that was the story early. And, of course, Camdenton's defense, after allowing that first series on that short field, they stepped up, came up with a few takeaways, and now we have a injury, so we'll take a timeout break presented by the Butcher Shop in Camdenton. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time. Hi, I'm Annie Falstich, owner-broker of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
At the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, we are proud to support our community. Family owned, community driven, the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, is the official realtor of Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV.
Hi, I'm Matt Ford with the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams. I'd love to help you buy or sell your next home here at beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. But for now, that can wait. Go Lakers!
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
And we are back here on Lake TV as our coverage of live high school football and its district championship week. And the Lakers set to win the district championship for the second consecutive year. They are headed back to the state quarterfinals to get the rematch with the Webb City team that last year, Chris, we all know how that season ended for Camdenton. And ever since this season started, you almost sensed that Camdenton had a vengeance out. I mean, they knew what happened, thought they were good enough to beat Webb City a year ago, and they're going to get the rematch they so desperately wanted. And how about that for this team under the direction of head coach Jeff Shore in his 9th season? Wins his 5th district championship. That's better than once every other year.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It'll be quite the game next week. Camdenton and Webb City, a rematch of last year's state quarterfinal, won by Webb City by 1 point.
The give to Faulkner, and he's across the 35 to the 34-yard line. That's going to bring up second down here.
No, doesn't look like many reserves in there for the Lakers with just over a minute and a half left in the game. They got this one well in hand, 35-7, basically just running the clock out now.
And actually, Adrian Klein, the ball carrier, and not to look ahead for Camdenton, but it's Adrian Klein, only a sophomore. I've been so impressed what I've seen from him in limited action, and that shows how much his coach trusts him in this situation, carrying the football. And how about that? Second down and 7 now.
There we go. Takes a knee, runs that clock down to a minute left in the ball game, and Lakers are going to be moving on. Great season for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Fantastic season. They just didn't quite have enough for this Laker team tonight.
No doubt. So the victory formation, or will they hand it off here? Third down, and folks, after tonight's game, stay tuned. It's your post-game show presented by Surdike Yamaha. We'll talk with our player of the game, and it is official. Your Camdenton Lakers, your 2019 Missouri Class 4 District 5 champions. They've punched their ticket in the state quarterfinals. It'll be next Saturday right here at Bob Shore Stadium against the Webb City Cardinals. Stay tuned to Lake TV all week for information on that game, starting time, as well as any information regarding our broadcast. But for now, we go to commercial break. Your final one more time from Bob Shore Stadium. Camdenton 35, Lebanon 7. We'll be back with our Surdike Yamaha post-game show after this.
I'm Katie from New Spring Wellness Center, and we're so excited to be able to offer IV vitamin drips. A lot of people are familiar with this because they've seen it in Vegas, they've seen the hangover cure, Well, I'm here to tell you there's way more to IV vitamins than just hangover cures. We can help you with migraine relief, athletic boost and recovery, immunity boosts, all sorts of things. We encourage you to come in and rehydrate and recharge with us at New Spring Wellness.
We've been to every game and know every player by name and number. So sure, you could call us superfans, but we're proud to be known as Lake Regional.
State Fair Community College has been the Lake Area's comprehensive community college for 35 years without tax support from the community. That's right, State Fair Community College offers relevant educational programs and services to residents and businesses with no increase to your taxes. It's about community at State Fair Community College, where Lake Area students can earn certificates and degrees right here on our 28,000 square foot campus. To learn more or to enroll in courses, visit sfccmo.edu today.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. If you're in the market for a new home, or you may be considering building, I encourage you to look into custom-built modular homes. Our modular homes are built, financed, and insured like a regular house. We invite you to visit our display lot right on Highway 5 in Laurie at Lake of the Ozarks. Each home we have on display shows different features from kitchen layouts, floor plans, bathroom options, and much more. We can customize floor plans based off what you, the customer, are wanting. Ozark Homes, family-owned, operated, and making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
Since 1986, Martin Meadow, located in Versailles, has been an industry leader in manufacturing and distributing quality building products. Whether you're needing a new garage or your leaky roof replaced, Martin Meadow is the company for you. We also offer post and stud frame building material packages for contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Give us a call or visit us online to get started on your free quote. Quality you can count on from a company you can trust, Martin Meadow.
The Camdenton Lakers and Lebanon Yellow Jackets District Championship football game live on Lake TV is presented by Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Serdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, The Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
We still got a job to finish.
Who smells better than us? Nobody!
We still got the job. Hey, we still got a job to finish. Let's go. We got 3 more steps.
Get in there 2-3, man. Bring it. I'll tell you what. Everybody did their own little part tonight. You know, Court playing injured, man. Great job, Court, man. That's awesome.
Good job, Court.
Yeah, dude. Eli Hobble's going to get in there and get a couple carries.
Good job, Eli.
Antoine's done a great job there.
Step 20.
No. Just all around, just great effort. Man, great win. You know, it's weird, isn't it? It's because it's like, hey, we're happy, but guess what? Hey, we're home again next Friday. up. We have ultimate respect for them. They're an excellent football team, excellent program, and so are we. So, hey, let's go get it on, baby. All right?
Sir.
Who's got
Yeah. Cooper!
That's how we do it. Back to the Circuit Postgame show. We're about to bring our Cooper.
I thought that was Zach.
Senior studs, also players of the game. We'll see you guys in just a minute.
Hi, this is Kendall Surdike, and at Surdike Yamaha, we have been selling and serving the Ozarks for almost 50 years. We've learned during that time that our customers expect the best in their Yamahas, with same-day service and even courtesy loaner units. That is why at Surdike Yamaha, you receive 1 year of free scheduled maintenance with every new and used recreational Yamaha bought. You can have more fun with your Yamaha boats and wave runners that are assembled right here in the USA and won't have to worry about maintenance costs for the first year because it is on us.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Check out the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $25 a month, wash your car as often as you want. You'll enjoy significant savings. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance.
This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs.
Polylift Boat Lifts. Boaters everywhere have relied on Polylift boat lifts to raise their boat up and out of the water time and time again. Polylift boat lifts are made of the finest materials and offer a lifetime warranty on the tanks. Stop by Polylift and see the huge selection of wet steps, water toys, and dock accessories. You can even shop online at polylift.com. Polylift boat lifts. You know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
This is your Lake Area State Farm agent, Marcus Sikora, and I would love to be the one you trust for your insurance needs.
Welcome back. It's our Surdike Yamaha post-game show here at Bob Shores Stadium. We have our co-player of the game presented by Lakefront Living Realty Missouri, Cooper Ezard Jr. Another 2 touchdowns, some big plays on defense. You move your touchdown total to 14 to lead the Lakers. What was it like tonight, man?
It was crazy. It's always an awesome game going out against Lebanon, and we had a huge crowd. They had a huge crowd. It was just packed out here, and we just loved the love and support, but, yeah, it was awesome.
Something that I noticed, Coop, about you guys was it was getting chippy late in the game. There was a lot of personal flags. Not many of those went on you guys. You seem to keep your cool.
Yeah, there was points in the game where I almost didn't keep my cool, but my team managed to get me out of it. But we just tried. We had a lot more ahead than they did. So, yeah, we just had to do that.
Saying it's district championship, of all the teams that you could have played here at home on your district championship, aren't you glad it was the Yellow Jackets?
Oh, yeah, so glad. Like I was telling Coach on Monday, I was like, if we could play them now, I totally would. I'm always ecstatic to play Lebanon.
So how long do you enjoy this win the night before you shift your focus to Webb City?
That's it. The win is tonight. After that, full focus on Webb City. Next is ahead.
All right. That is co-player of the game tonight in the district championship, Cooper Ezard Jr. We'll see him next Saturday right here against Webb City. Coop, thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. Our next player of the game, we got him coming over. It's Jace Nicholas, the senior. Another big game. Defense grabs a sixth pick of the season, leader in the Ozark Conference. How'd you do it, man?
Shoot, Colin made a great play on that. We saw the pass. We both dropped back. He tipped it up, and we were both there, and you're in good position, good things happen. So,
what is it about this number 3 that seems to be the heart and soul? You had, of course, Kurtz. Now you take over, having a huge year. I mean, what is it about this jersey?
Honestly, Kurtz, he was a heck of a player. He just played hard. So if I came out here, I was like, hey, if I can play hard like him, then we're gonna do a lot of stuff. Our defense, that's our thing. We go out here and play hard every day. Best defense in the state of Missouri. That's where we're going to put it. So
I gotta ask you, Jace, if you had to pick, because you do a lot on both sides of football, you play offense or defense?
Oh shoot! Right now, probably defense. I just love the energy we have going out there right now.
Awesome, man. All right, so a big-time game for you guys, but right after the game, you were over there leading your teammates. You said, hey, we're not done. We got a job to do. You guys are expecting to win a state championship.
That's been the one goal since 7th grade, man. We've had that in our sights, so that's the goal here. We're going to go out here. We have one more game here at Bob Shore, so anyone out there, come get it. Come watch us, and we're going to get that.
That's the senior sensation co-player of the game presented by Lakefront Living, Missouri. That is my man, Jace Nicholas. Appreciate your time, man. Lakefront Living, Realty Missouri brings you our players of the game. Surdike Yamaha has the rest of our postgame show when we return after this.
Lakefront Living Realty Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time. Hi, I'm Annie Falstich, owner-broker of Lakefront Living Realty Missouri. If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
At the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, we are proud to support our community. Family owned, community driven, the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams, is the official realtor of Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV.
Hi, I'm Matt Ford with the Matt Ford team, powered by Keller Williams. I'd love to help you buy or sell your next home here at beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. But for now, that can wait. Go Lakers!
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
It's time for the Surdike Yamaha postgame show.
And welcome back. It's your Surdike Yamaha post-game show, folks. Thank you for staying with us and bearing with us all night as we had technical difficulties. But that did not stop the Camdenton Lakers. They're victorious 35-7. And, Chris, it didn't happen the way you might expect.
You know, it was interesting because everything started exactly the way the Yellow Jackets needed it to start. They got a great, kickoff return, to start the game, started on the 50-yard line, punched that in the end zone. They scored the touchdown on a 4th down. They're out to a 7-0 lead. After that, though, it was pretty much all Camdenton. The Lakers took over. As we've seen them do all year long, the defense figured out how to stop what the other team does best, and what the Yellow Jackets do best is run the ball. The Lakers were able to figure out how to stop that and then turn around and run the ball themselves. This was their first touchdown run, 69 yards, I believe. And, once he broke through the line, he went to the house, and it was all over. It was pretty much all Lakers from that point on.
Yeah, I was super impressed, Chris, because like we talked about, a dream start. And really, Jayton Faulkner, he was our spotlight player of the game, presented by Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, to start the night. Yep. Boy, he had a big first quarter, over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then, of course, Paxton, he ripped off a touchdown run and also then threw 2 touchdowns. You'll get to see those. But this effort right here, folks, how about that? That's NFL-esque.
That was pretty amazing. He can throw the ball, obviously, but he shows there that, he can run the ball, he can stretch it, get in the end zone. That was a pinpoint perfect pass. It goes for a touchdown, obviously. DeLorent did everything again tonight. He ran the ball. Early in the game, he was running the ball, picking up big chunk yards, and really allowed the Lakers to kind of get their feet underneath them and get going. And once they got that going, they were unstoppable. But they showed tonight that they can not only just throw the ball, they can run the ball, because they did that big time in the first half. And they did it against a really good defense. Then they, in the second half, picked up the passing game. The defense came through big. The defense didn't allow another touchdown after the first drive of the game. So, they were pretty huge. This team is for real, and they've got another team that is for real coming up next week.
Yeah, they do. You're talking about the Webb City Cardinals. But one thing I saw from Camden tonight that was super impressive was we've asked ourselves throughout the season covering this team, what happens if some some defense is able to stop this offense. And if that's the case, we saw tonight they're willing to adjust, make the switch to a big package and run to the outside or inside, and it doesn't seem to matter. They're playing one of the best defenses in the state of Missouri, a team yielding just 14 points a game, and they score 35 on them, predominantly running the football. Completely not what you would expect. We tip our cap to Jeff Shore and the game plan he was able to come into this game with.
Absolutely. And you know, keep in mind this was a district championship game. That's huge, good competition, but it was also a huge rivalry game, which adds just another huge element to it. And the Lakers, I mean, they showed a maturity tonight that was pretty impressive. They didn't get chippy. They didn't pick up a whole lot of, 15-yard, penalties that could kill a drive or help the other team. They didn't do that, which shows, a lot of good maturity, and that bodes well for the future. If they go as far as they're wanting to go, which is to a state championship, they're going to need all of that and then probably a little bit of luck to go with it.
You're indeed correct, my good friend. It's been fun.
Yeah, always.
It's always fun. Chris Schneider, incredible. For the rest of our crew, William Holtz, Chris Schneider, Andrew Evans, Ricky Smith, Anne-Marie Holtz, Ross Reinhart, Zach Reinhart, Cameron Bell, Jonah Diebert, Bob Spicer, Brian Mueller, Blake DiBallo, Adrian Reinhart, Jason Stapleton, and of course with Studio T Images, the official photographer of Lake TV, Tom and Michelle Kitchen. And before we go, folks, I want to let you know I take full responsibility for tonight's technical issues. Blame me if you want to blame anyone. It's not Camdenton's fault. It's not our staff's fault. It's not Como's fault. It's my fault, so blame me. Thank you for bearing with us. I apologize. We'll do better for next week, and until next time, good night and God bless.
The Camdenton Lakers and Lebanon Yellow Jackets District Championship Football Game live on Lake TV is presented by Slumberland Furniture, Midmo Sports Network, Surdike Yamaha, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Marcus Sikora State Farm, Polylift Boat Lifts, The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Homes, Matt Ford Team powered by Keller Williams, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, New Spring Wellness Center, the Ozarks Amphitheater, Lake Regional Health Systems, State Fair Community College, Lake of the Ozarks, Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri, Ozark Homes in Laurie, Martin Metal, The Church at Osage Hills, Split Arrow Boutique, Big Surf Water Park, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.